The Lone Star Grill, located in the west end of the Plaza Shopping Center on Marshall Howard Boulevard, serves the best home-style food around. For delicious hand-battered steak fingers and chicken strips to huge mouth-watering burgers, the Lone Star Grill provides great food, fast, friendly service, and a clean, inviting atmosphere. They even take call-in orders and have a convenient drive-through window. Call 485-STAR. That's 485-7827. The next time you dine out, enjoy the Lone Star Grill.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Littlefield Wildcats football here as we kick off the 2016 football season here at West 11 Sports Media. I'm Cody West, and we are joined here in the pregame show by head coach and athletic director Brian Hoosman. Coach, we appreciate you coming by to visit with us.
You bet, Cody.
Well, Coach, the Littlefield Wildcats are set to start the season tonight versus the Pampa Harvesters. I know you've been through two-a-days, a couple of good scrimmages. How you feeling about this year's team?
You know, I really feel good, Cody. I really do. We've only had one mishap as far as an injury is concerned, which is a lot different than a year ago. So, you know, we feel good about that, and our kids are coming around. I really like the group of kids we have. I think they're coachable. I think we have a long way to go, but I think the kids are going to get there. You know, just a good group of kids. Been a lot of fun to coach so far. Hopefully, we'll just get better and better, and we'll be ready to go.
Well, you said coming out of last year and coming into this year that the strength of our team was going to be in the trenches. Our offensive and defensive lines looks like we have some size and some experience there.
We do, you know, and I kind of stick to that, even though we do have some improving to do there. You know, our offensive line, we've just got some experience with our center, Nathan Solis, and then our two tackles are very experienced. Two of the better tackles that we've probably had, Tyrese Jackson and Matthew Arcee, really do a good job at those tackle spots. And our two guards are a little bit inexperienced, have a ways to go. They're a little bit new, but I have the confidence that those two can be really good. So up front, we do feel like we're going to be pretty good. And even on the defensive side of the ball, we got three big guys over there that are not totally experienced over there, because Amador Gomez, he missed all of last year with a knee injury, played nose guard his sophomore year, really did a good job there. Hopefully he's going to come around, get in better shape, kind of get past that knee being hurt all last year. And then Tyrese Jackson and Matthew Arcee, the two tackles, of course, they're going to have to get in great shape because they're going to be playing both ways. And we feel like those guys can be good players, no doubt, up front.
Yes, sir. And then, of course, the on offense, the skill players. Last year at this time, you told me, you said, Cody, I don't know what we're going to do at running back. We've got 2 or 3 kids. They're probably going to be running back by committee. But then we saw Nate Herrera kind of rise to the top, and that kid had a wonderful season last year. We lost him to graduation. So as far as our running back situation, we have Chris Douglas coming back, of course, who has a lot of varsity experience. But other than that, skill player-wise, we've got a new starting quarterback, and it looks like we'll have a new starting tailback.
We will, and we're sure going to be running back at committee right now, tailback-wise. And, you know, I've been pleased with the 3 that we have there. Brian Acevedo, of course, he plays linebacker, and he's such a big part of our defense when you talk about linebacker, all-district player, and he's got to be a great linebacker for us to play good defense. So it's hard to think that he's going to be able to run the football a whole lot on the offensive side. He will run it some. Antoine Griggs has come and really been a surprise. I mean, he's really ran well. Tell you what, when he gets in the open, he's fast.
Well, he's the defending district champ in the 100.
In the 100 meters, you're exactly right. So once he gets free, if he can just get through the line of scrimmage, run hard in the line of scrimmage, when he gets into the secondary, he's going to be dangerous. And so he has ran really well for us. Had good two-a-days, had 2 good scrimmages, and then another one that's been a big surprise for us that does a little of both. You know, he's been. I think he did really well in the 200 in district is Jimmy Ridley. And, he ran awful well, especially against Brownfield. I thought Jimmy ran the ball real good. Of course, Jimmy's playing safety for us also, but he's a sophomore that's really come around. So in that tailback position, all three of those guys are going to be sharing carries, and I think all three of them are going to do a real good job for us. I really do.
Yes, sir. And then at quarterback, of course, we have Nathan Hobbs coming in. He was the backup to Bryson Calloway last year, and he's played some at the sub-varsity levels at quarterback, and I guess he'll be taking snaps tonight.
He will be. Nathan's going to be a good one. He's got a lot of experience there, even though he didn't play there last year, but he's got a lot of experience at quarterback. He's played quarterback all the way through, knows how to execute, knows how to do things, and he's deceptive. People don't realize Nathan's he's quicker and he's faster than people think that they think he is. So he carried the ball really good against Brownfield. He had a good scrimmage, throws the ball really good. He's got a good touch. So hopefully we're going to be able to continue to play action pass people and throw the ball down there to our tight end, slot back, wide receiver, hopefully, and keep a little bit off balance.
Yes, sir.
So we think Nathan's going to do a great job for us at quarterback.
And then on defense, the secondary, I know, we play a lot of spread teams on the schedule. So, again, we're going to have a lot of guys step up in the secondary and probably going to be inexperienced there.
Yeah, tonight sure will be with Pampa coming in because they throw that thing everywhere. Old Pointer was at Muleshoe, then he was at Roosevelt, now he's at Pampa, and he does all that spread stuff. And, boy, he puts receivers in every spot on the field. So we're going to have to do a great job covering. And to be honest with you, Cody, that's where our most inexperienced kids are playing. We have John Castillo back at corner. John's a good corner, but all the other three are going to be pretty much new back there. Daniel Pedrosa, Jimmy Ridley, and then Nathan Hobbs and Chris Douglas are going to have to share time at the other safety. So we've got some inexperience back there. They got to get better and better. We feel good about our front seven. We really do feel real good about our front seven as far as experience is concerned. So hopefully we'll sum all that up and we'll be better defensively than we've been.
Yes, sir. With the Littlefield Wildcats, of course, ready to start knocking heads after a good preseason, a good, of course, 2 scrimmages, one against Levelland, one against Brownfield, and we're ready. It's always this time of year. You're ready to start getting the season rolling, and that'll happen tonight versus the Pampa Harvesters. We're going to talk about Pampa, but first let's take a break. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
Hi, West Texas. This is Margot Rios, the Spanish-speaking sales associate here at John Woolley's Auto Center in Littlefield. We have a great selection of GMC vehicles. We're professional grade from Yukon, Acadia, Terrain, Canyon, Sierra, and HD Truck. We are business elite. What does that mean for your business? No downtime. We have extended service hours and service loaners to meet your needs. Come out and see me today and check out the latest GM has to offer. Si habla español. I want to wish the Wildcats a great year.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football. I'm Cody West, and we're visiting with head coach Brian Hoosman. And tonight, the Pampa Harvesters come to town. Coach, I don't know when the last time Littlefield played Pampa was. It's been a long time, I'm sure. And, they're a tradition-rich program who kind of had some down years, but they're on the upswing. And you mentioned earlier they've got a new coach, Pointer. He's been there for, I guess, his second year maybe or third year now, and he's got that thing moving in the right direction. The higher classification for us, it's going to be a good test to start the season.
It really will be, and you're right, Cody. Pampa won district a year ago, which was Coach Pointer's first year there, and they're picked to win district again this year. They're picked them and Levelland are picked the first 1 and 2, and you're right. They'll bring in a lot of numbers. I think they have 46, 47 kids listed on their roster compared to us having 25 or 26, and they'll bring a lot of kids in there. And it will be a tough test. for a Division I, have an opportunity to really have a good team. And Coach Pointer is doing a great job with them. He really is, and their entire coaching staff is. So they got things going in the right direction. And like you said, Cody, it'll be good for us.
Yes, sir. I know they'll come in with a spread, a mule shoe type thing that we're used to seeing when we play mule shoe, but they've got, I guess, some athletes to go along with that offensive scheme.
They really do. That's where I think they're the most dangerous, is they throw that dang ball around so much. In the scrimmages, it's kind of funny. We looked at it all, and their percentages, throwing the football, they throw it 92% of the time.
Wow.
In one of the scrimmages, they ran the ball 4 times, and that's it. But I really think Pointer will come in, and don't kid yourself, they're going to run the ball more than that. But I think he's got a new quarterback, really good receivers, and I think he really, during the scrimmages, wanted to get that quarterback ready to run the spread stuff. So they threw. I think they'll come back in now, and they'll run the ball more than what they did in the scrimmages. But obviously, they're still a spread team. They're still going to throw it a bunch, no doubt.
From what you saw on film from their quarterback, is he a pretty athletic kid?
Boy, he is. He can throw it on the money. He's not near as athletic, hopefully, as the Brownfield kid was at quarterback, but he's going to stand in that pocket. He really wants to stand in that pocket and find the open guys. They do a great job reading, and he's going to stand in there, throw it a lot more than he is going to take off running with it. But he's a tall kid, kind of a skinny kid. I thought he really threw the ball on target really well in the 2 scrimmages. So we'll have to do a great job covering, because they do have some pretty talented receivers.
Yes, sir. And then, of course, on defense for Pampa, of course, they've got athletes over there as well. I think I saw some film over the course of the summer on a kid that he's trying to get some college looks. I think one of the kids in the secondary. But either way, they've got athletes all the way around.
They really do. And they lost some good defensive players a year ago, but they still have some back. They run a 5-3 stack. And that's what scares me a little bit. I'm not 100% sure they're going to come in and run the same defense we've seen them run in the scrimmages. We always face something different, it seems like, and Coach Pointer's played us a number of times. He was the defense coordinator at Muleshoe. They tried a number of different things over there to play against us, and some of them worked, and then, we would figure that one out, so they would run another one, and so, it worries me a little bit of them shocking us, coming out and running something we hadn't seen, and that might confuse our 2 guards. Not Jet Hartley so much, because Jet really knows what's going on. He really knows how to make calls. Brandon Alonzo, he's real raw at the tight guard spot. He's going to have to do a good job making calls depending on what defense they're in, and we really feel good about being able to move the ball. We really hope that we can line up and keep the ball away from them. That's going to be a huge key. We got to be able to keep it and move it and run it 4 and 5 yards. Keep that clock moving, and at the same time, we got to be able to score at the end of those drives.
Sure.
And if we do that, then we feel like we have an opportunity to win the football game, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Well, we're excited about it as always. The start of the season is always an exciting time for everyone. We get to open it up here at home at Wildcat Stadium. Some improvements to Wildcat Stadium this year. We tore down the old concession stand, tore down the old bathrooms. We've got a new facility, which is at the south end of the stands here on the home side. And, of course, it's all contained under one roof, the concession stand, restrooms, and everything. And I think it looks great out there.
I do too, Cody. I appreciate the school board and Mr. Dillard coming together and approving that and doing that. I think it's a really good design. I like what we've done. I think that place looks a lot better already. With those bathrooms were just getting so old. Concession was getting so old. Really good deal out there. It needed to be done, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So a little bit more fan friendly. The bathrooms are, and then of course the gate has been moved as well.
Yeah.
It's down there closer to the bathroom, so when you come in, it's right there close to the concession stand and whatnot. But Wildcat Stadium looking good for the 2016 season. Hope the team will come out, and we know they're going to give us their best effort tonight. And I know that sometimes Littlefield teams. This is my 5th year. How long have you been here, Coach?
Oh gosh, it's 26.
This is your 26th year in Littlefield. This is my 5th year. But one thing I've kind of noticed, just because of the program and just because of the longevity and the way that we do things here in Littlefield, these kids, the first game of the season, sometimes we're way ahead ahead of the teams that we're playing early in the season, especially teams that have maybe a new coach or a new system. They're trying to do different things. We come in and our kids sometimes, I don't know if this year will be the same, but a lot of times it seems like we're in mid-season form by the time the season begins because we're just so prepared.
And you're right, because the kids hopefully know what to do at this point in time, and they do it for so many years over and over and over again. It really helps that we step in and know what we're going to do. I know our kids are excited about it, Cody. They really are. They're excited to get out there and get started and get going. And, we almost have to be at that point because of the schedule we play. I mean, we don't play anybody. These first four, counting the two scrimmages, first four we're going against is 4A ball clubs. And so we better be prepared, and we better be ready to go. It's going to be ugly. So, I think our kids are ready, and they know that. They understand that. It's a challenge to them. It's a challenge to them to play this 4A school because there's not a lot of people that give us a great chance of going out and beating Pampa. I heard we're 17-point underdog. I don't know if that's true, but haven't really seen a lot out there. But we will be an underdog, no doubt. Kids look at that as a challenge, and it'll be fun, no doubt.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we send you all the very best, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Coach Brian Huseman, head coach athletic director of the Littlefield Wildcats. We'll be back with more of your pregame right after this.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area. The Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
The Prescription Shop and Gifts at 1506 South Sunset in Littlefield is your one-stop shop for better health and is now giving back to their customers with a new loyalty program. Members earn points to receive exclusive offers and rewards, including discounts on gift shop items and over-the-counter products. Call or come by to sign up. Be sure and like the Prescription Shop and Gifts on Facebook. Download the free app and visit prescriptionshoptx.com. The Prescription Shop and Gifts in Littlefield. Call 385-4491 or stop by today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into our Littlefield Wildcats coverage here at West 11 Sports Media. I'm Cody West, and we're joined now here in the pregame show by none other than Mr. Keith Logan. How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, I'm doing great, man. It's we've been on a little bit of a hiatus, since last time we were on the air. So it's good to be back. Good, it's a beautiful time, beautiful weather for football.
It is summertime, but it's the start of football season. Weather's cooled off a little bit. You can kind of tell it. Football's in the air, and I'm more excited now than I've been all year. Yeah. I've been down in the dumps ever since last football season ended, and I know a lot of people out there can relate to it.
Yes, sir. I mean, like you said, this is this is how officially like the school year has started. The football season's here, and hopefully this is a great way to start off the school year on a positive note right here tonight.
Yes, sir. Well, tonight the Littlefield Wildcats will be hosting the Pampa Harvesters, and as you heard in our pregame show, it's been a while since Littlefield has played Pampa. Pampa, of course, is a 4A team, 4A Division I, a complete classification higher than the Wildcats are. Littlefield is 3A Division I, and last February, the UIL realigned and reclassified all of the schools in Texas, and Littlefield stayed right where we are enrollment-wise. We're right in the middle of the pack in 3A Division I, so I don't really see us going anywhere anytime soon, but Pampa's 4A D1, a bigger school, bigger team, and, more numbers, more depth, but, if I know the Littlefield Wildcats, we're not going to back down from a challenge.
Yeah, basically we're going to do exactly what we do every game. We're going to go right at them. We're not going to, be scared of anybody. We're going to go smash them off football, old school football.
And we talked to Coach Huseman about this in the pregame show. Of course, a lot of graduating seniors last year from last year's varsity football team. one of those classes that, they were a good group of athletes from the time they came through 7th grade up to graduating. They're gone now. New group of players. The strength of our team, the experience of our team is on the offensive and defensive line, but we've got new players at pretty much every skill position on offense except for the slot back, Chris Douglas.
Yeah, for the most part, all new, and this great opportunity. I think we're kind of going to fly underneath the radar. There hasn't been a whole lot of publicity about Littlefield, so to speak, and we're kind of flying under the radar, but I know a lot of these kids, a good group of kids right now, and I believe they're going to do some damage this year.
Yes, sir. As we are just moments away, about 10 minutes away from the kickoff here at Wildcat Stadium, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after these words.
At Legacy of Love Hospice, we honor and value the needs and wishes of our patients and their families. We are dedicated to the specialized, comprehensive care of our patients with life-threatening and advanced illnesses. We offer the services of licensed RNs, LVNs, home health aides, social workers, a chaplain, and a physician to provide the best quality of life when faced with serious illness. Call Legacy of Love today at 806-385-9329.
There's a lot of pride here in Wildcat Country. It comes from high-quality effort on the football field, and it comes from the cotton fields where high-quality FiberMax is planted. Season after season, Littlefield High School football teams prove that hard work and determination deliver great rewards. And FiberMax Cotton rewards hardworking growers with outstanding quality and yield. Yes, there's plenty to be proud of here in Littlefield. FiberMax for quality and yield.
It's all about you.
You feel it the minute you walk in A-Bank doors. You know you're in a friendly place where people call you by name. You are our friends and our neighbors. We know our job at A-Bank and we enjoy doing it. Good service and good attitude go hand in hand. A strong bank is built on strong relationships. Strong relationships are built on good service. This is Elsa at A-Bank.
Member FDIC.
It's all about
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Betty Sanders. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Stop by our office at 523 Phelps in Littlefield for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Our high-speed internet service here at Wildcat Stadium has been provided by Windstream. For phone, broadband, and digital television, contact Windstream at 1-800-501-1754. They provide excellent bundled services, including high-speed internet right here in the Littlefield area. For more information, call 1-800-501-1754 today. Windstream joins in wishing the Wildcats a great season.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. I'm Cody West along with Keith Logan here in the pregame show where the Littlefield Wildcats captains are out on the field. And we are getting set and ready for the coin toss as the school song was just played here at Wildcat Stadium by the Marching Cats. Your four captains out on the field: number 28, Brian Acevedo; number 55, Nathan Solis; number 12, Nathan Hobbs; and who else is that, Keith? The rest of the seniors stood in front of the captains. I misnumbered the guy on the right. Didn't catch his number. We'll get him for you in a moment.
Tyrese Jackson.
Tyrese Jackson. Frito.
Yes, sir.
One of the captains on the team for the Littlefield Wildcats. Littlefield dressed in their home maroon jerseys with white trim and numbers. Maroon pants, of course, with the maroon helmets. And the white Wildcat with a double white stripe down the middle for Littlefield. Pampa dressed in their visiting white jerseys with white pants, green and yellow trim and numbers for the Harvesters. As the captains shake hands on the 50-yard line, we're about 5 minutes away here from kickoff.
Number 12, Nathan Hobbs. Number 72, Tyrese Jackson.
Littlefield very excited about the season beginning. I know we started with park practice, 2-a-days, a couple of scrimmages, Level End and Brownfield. Both gave us a good scrimmage, so we should be battle tested and ready for this first game of the season.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's kind of nice to get to a real game. First couple of weeks you go up against each other and you beat each other up, and then you go have scrimmages and you're not able to get in the groove because everything's kind of scripted. There's coaches on the field, so this is going to be the first time to kind of see exactly what we're made of, and I believe that we're going to do very well.
Yes, sir. As a coin is being tossed at the 50-yard line, along with the officials, the captains from both teams out on the 50-yard line. In addition to our audio broadcast, Keith, here at West 11 Sports Media, we also have video. We're not allowed to stream the video live because of UIL rules. However, we will be tape delaying the game, and we will be posting it on our website and YouTube coming up later tonight.
I tell you what, we're going places around here, aren't we? I tell you what, we're just going to be, we're streaming it. We're going to be able to put it on there later on. So it's just one of those kind of things. We're just trying to give fans, all across the world able to see Littlefield Wildcat football.
Yes, sir. And it looks like Pampa has won the toss. They elect to receive. They will get the ball first in this high-powered offense of theirs that we've heard so much about. They like to throw the ball about 90% of the time, at least in the scrimmages, preseason scrimmages, what we have on film from them. So here we go. The Littlefield Wildcats head to the tunnel. The Pampa Harvesters head to the tunnel. And I think we're set and ready to go to kick off this 2016 season. Of course, here at the stadium, we'll have the national anthem coming up in a moment. We'll take a break for that. But we are just moments away, and I can feel the nerves. I haven't been this nervous about a game in a long time, Keith.
It feels nice. You kind of have those. Obviously, we're not playing, but we still get excited. We live here, and so it definitely. We see these kids every day.
Of course, you work at Littlefield High School, so you know the kids really well. Of course, you and I both have kids in school here. We both live here, involved in the community here at West 11 Sports. We do a lot of things here in the community, so you kind of feel attached to this group.
Yeah, you definitely do. Like I said, obviously I don't have no family members playing this year, but at the same time, I've seen them play this group ever since I moved to Littlefield 4 years ago. So I've been seeing these kids play for over 4 years.
Yes, sir. As the Littlefield Wildcats are set to come out of the tunnel, Pampa Harvesters have already come out onto the field. Littlefield getting fired up inside that tunnel. And here come the Wildcats to a standing ovation from the home crowd here in Littlefield, Texas. The Littlefield Wildcats are set and ready to go for the 2016 football season. Couldn't be more excited about it here. So be sure and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our website, west11sports.com. If you want to see a video of tonight's game, a tape-delayed broadcast of tonight's game, really looking forward to how that works out. And this is, of course, our very first ever broadcast from football on West 11 Sports Media. So, we started this thing up last spring for the baseball team, and we are rolling right into football season. So, the national anthem will be played. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
This is Kevin Campbell at John Rowley's Auto Center, and I know you've heard the slogan, Save More on 84. I would like to invite you in today and let me show you how. We are the newest business elite dealer in the area, and what that means to you is bigger and better selection of work-ready vehicles to keep your business running. Find new roads with that new Chevrolet, the most awarded car company the past 2 years running. So stop in today and let me help you save more on 84 right here in Littlefield. Proud supporter of your Littlefield Wildcats.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area. The Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center in LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats varsity football here at West11sports.com. You the cameraman tonight, or am I?
I don't know. You
I think it should be you.
Here we go. So, thanks. If it's messed up, you know exactly. Send your complaints to West 11 Sports.
If you need any relief, let me know. But until then, you've got it.
All right, here we go.
Littlefield Wildcats set to kick off from the South 40 here at Wildcat Stadium. Pampa won the toss, elected to receive. Handling the kicking duties for the Littlefield Wildcats this season will be Andrew DeLuzio, and he's a kicking specialist.
Yeah, that's all he does is kick.
And he's a good one.
Definitely.
Here's the kick. It's going to be high, end over end, but short, coming down out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And the yellow flag will fly, and we have our first penalty of the game with 12 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter.
And that could just be just nerves right there. I mean, it's his first kick on varsity, so I'm sure that, excited, but I'm sure Littlefield definitely like to pooch kick it kind of in that short corner.
Pampa has some athletes back there, too. I'm sure they were trying to kick it short intentionally there as he was trying to get it to one of the up men. So they're going to put it right at the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Pampa. The first play of the 2016 season, they go shotgun. Slot receiver on the left side. 2 men in the backfield. Man in motion. Here's the snap. It's a swing pass to the outside. He throws it to the motion man in the backfield. And he is wrapped up. Almost fumbles the ball, but he's tackled for about a 5-yard loss. I didn't see who made the tackle for the Littlefield Wildcats there, but it was nice pursuit there by Daniel Pedroza, first-year varsity player over on the corner.
Came up very big right there on the right side corner.
Number 2 is the quarterback, Brandon Stewart for Pampa, and he likes to throw it. Shotgun formation, they go double slot. That's 4 wide receivers for Pampa. Running back to the right of the quarterback, Stewart. Spread formation, here's the snap. He drops back, 3-step drop, looking to throw, swings it out. It's incomplete. Looking for number 10, Bryce Parker. And so 2 plays into the game, and they've gone to Parker both times.
Yeah, good job right there. Good pursuit angle right there by John Castile. Was able to close in, and, if Pampa was able to catch it, John Castile was pretty much right there.
So now it's going to be 3rd down and about 15 for the Pampa Harvesters at their own 28-yard line. Shotgun, double slot. Stewart, the quarterback, drops back, looking to throw. He's going to dump it over the middle. It is incomplete. It was intended for number 11, Cy Wood, but Littlefield was all on top of him.
And right now, Littlefield definitely defending the wide receiver very well.
Yeah, so they go 3 and out. The Littlefield defense shows up big on the first possession for the Pampa Harvesters. They can't get anything going. Good defense by the Wildcats. It's number 83, John Castillo, drops back to return the punt. He's standing around the 50-yard line. Now he'll move up a little bit. So Pampa will punt it. The punter standing at his 14-yard line. Castillo, the return man for Littlefield, is on the 50. Here's the snap and the punt. It's going to be high but short. Comes down at around the 47 and goes out of bounds. It won't even make it into Littlefield territory. So a nice job, a little bit of momentum here, started by the Wildcats defense. Oh my goodness, he's going to say it went out of the 49 of Littlefield.
Wow, what?
That's about a 5-yard difference between what I saw and what the official saw there on the sideline. So here we go, our first look at the Littlefield offense here in 2016, led by senior quarterback number 12, Nathan Hobbs.
And Nathan Hobbs been in the program, for a long time. He waited his time, and now he's been able to come to starting quarterback.
Hobbs under center, I formation. Brian Acevedo, the starting tailback. They'll give it to Chris Douglas, the slot back, as he takes it around the right side, and he's going to carry it for about 4 yards into Pampa territory to about the 47-yard line. So good positive yardage for the Wildcats on first down.
And that's exactly what Littlefield wants to do. Go ahead and get, good yardage on first down so to get third down manageable.
Second down coming up for the Wildcats. We'll give you all the players on the field as we can throughout the course of the game. Luis Tarango checks into the game. He'll be wide left. Chris Douglas at the slot back on the left side. Brian Acevedo, the tailback. Here's Hobbs. He takes the snap. It's a toss to Acevedo, and he fumbles. And it's going to be a scramble for the ball at the Littlefield 47-yard line. We'll see who comes up with it. Brian Acevedo fumbled the toss, and he was able to get back on top of it, but we're right back near the original line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up third down and 10.
Wow, great job right there by Brian Acevedo. Definitely misread that pitch play, but was able to jump on in and allow Littlefield to give him.
That Pampa defender was right on top of him, and I think he wrestled it away from him on the ground. But it brings up third down and 11 from the 48. Littlefield football, first possession. Little first game jitters. Here's the snap. Hobbs dropping back, looking to throw. Has Castillo wide open. He catches it for a first down at the Pampa 35-yard line, and he'll be pushed back there. A beautiful passing catch. A nice route by John Castillo on the far sideline.
Great job right there by Nathan Hobbs. Later seeing John Castillo in the flat on the right side. John Castillo was wide open and was able to get the first down to keep the chains moving. Now Littlefield's in Pampa's side of the field.
So it's going to be first and 10 Littlefield at the Pampa 36-yard line. 0-0, we're just underway. 9:27 left here in the first quarter. Nathan Hobbs moves under center. Acevedo, the tailback. Here's the snap. They give to Brian. He takes it up the middle, has a little crease, powers forward for a gain of about 4 yards, up to about the 33.
Once again, another positive play right there by Littlefield. Brian Acevedo was able to get positive yard on first down and keep the chains moving.
Brian Acevedo with a lot of varsity experience. He's a senior this year. He's a two-way starter. But Coach Huseman said they're going to start running back by committee, and now we'll see coming into the game Antoine Griggs at tailback, and he gives us that speed that the Wildcats haven't had in a couple of years at tailback. He could break it. He's the defending district champion in the 100-meter dash.
Usain Bolt.
So here we go. Second down at about 6. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a false start. I think that was on Griggs, and a little more first game jitters there. He went early.
Yeah, once again, it's his first varsity game. It's one of those things, definitely just wanted to do something positive, but, Coach Green's going to talk to him, just settle him back in and be like, hey, it's just football. You just got to,
Yeah, it's nerves. It's okay. Just calm down. Now Jimmy Ridley will come in at tailback.
And Jimmy Ridley is the backup quarterback also, so definitely an athlete, only a sophomore.
Ridley at tailback, Chris Douglas slot back on the left side. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. They fake it on the bootleg, coming the near side. Hobbs gets to the 30, and he'll power his way down to about the 28-yard line. A nice job on the keep there by Nathan Hobbs.
A great job by Nathan Hobbs. A good, strong run. Was able to actually finish the run. He was able to lower his shoulder and was able to get an extra 2 yards just by finishing the run.
So that brings up third down and about 4 for the Wildcats. It's number 44 comes back into the game. Tarango, he'll be wide left. Douglas, the slot back on the left side. Tight end is number 48, Jacob Martinez. The tailback is number 11, Jimmy Ridley. Here's the snap. Hobbs gives to Ridley. Ridley tries to find a crease, nowhere to go. And he's going to be pushed back. It may be a gain of 1. But if I know Coach Huseman, we're going to go for it here.
Yeah, you got to. Right now, basically your defense came up with a shutout, 3 up, 3 up, 3 down.
You're still using baseball terms. 3 and out.
3 and out, and you got the gist of what I was trying to say. I mean, still on baseball mode, but defense came over, was able to get the ball back for the offense, and offense is in getting close to red zone, so you got to go for it.
Fourth down and a long 3. Hobbs under center. I formation, slot back is on the left side, tight end on the right. Here's the snap. They give to Douglas on the sweep, and Pampa closes in on him. He's going to lose a yard, and the Littlefield Wildcats will turn it over on downs after a good drive stalls out at the Pampa 30, and the defense is going to come back out onto the field. 0-0 is our score with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter of play, the season opener at Wildcat Stadium. Defense comes out. Number 75, Matthew Arce, has been a player. Number 72, Tyrese Jackson. They're your 2 defensive tackles. Shotgun formation, double slot formation here for Pampa. They fake the handoff up the middle. Quarterback looking to throw. Stewart throws it. It is tipped and almost intercepted by Brian Acevedo. John Castillo tipped it. Acevedo almost got under it but couldn't make the interception.
And John Castillo been on varsity, for several years, and he's been at that corner spot for a long time. So he knows how to read, the quarterback.
Second down and 10 for Pampa. Double slot, that's 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Here's the snap. Quarterback hands it off up the middle. Number 10 gets it. He's going to carry it around the far side, has the corner. He's to the 40. He's got 1 man to beat. It's Ridley, and Ridley tracks him down, but not before he gets to the Littlefield 37-yard line.
And right now, Pampa's going to try to go tempo.
Pampa hustling to the line of scrimmage. Littlefield has to get back on defense. Amador Gomez, your big nose guard at number 74, goes 6 feet, 225. Amador was hurt last year. He's back in at nose guard this year. As a snap, they run right at him. Arce misses the tackle, but here comes Brian Acevedo to bring him down. And that's going to be a gain of about 1 on first down. Brings up second down and 9.
And great job right there by Matthew Arce getting an initial penetration, but great job of Brian Acevedo coming up and stopping the runner for a minimal gain.
Quarterback Brandon Stewart brings them to the line. They go trips on the right side. 1 receiver on the left. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, looking to throw. Fires it over the middle, and it is caught and hammered by number 30 for the Wildcats. Chris Douglas lowers the boom, and the intended receiver can't hang on to the ball.
Great read right there by Chris Douglas coming up from the safety spot, was able to draw the ball away from the Pampa receiver.
That was intended for number 14, the slot receiver. Darrell Fields goes 6'3", 200 pounds. Chris Douglas laid the wood to him. So here we go, 3rd and 9. Shotgun, double slot. Here's the snap. Stewart swings it out to number 10. It's caught the near sideline, and there's going to be a flag on the play as he is chased out of bounds by number 83, John Castillo, and we'll see which way this one goes.
And right now, Littlefield's defense, has came to play. I mean, they gave up only 1 big play to the running back, and so far they have been able to, stop Pampa's passing game.
So here we go. The call from the referee is going to be holding against Pampa. So it'll be 3rd down. Tack 10 yards onto it. You're right. Our defense came to play tonight.
Yeah, they've been coming up big. I don't think Pampa has completed a pass yet.
I don't know. With just a little swing passes to the outside, but nothing down the field.
Nothing big.
So here we go. 3rd down and 19 for Pampa. They're at the Littlefield 48.5-yard line. The 47.5. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, looking to throw, trips left. He fires it. It's caught at the original line of scrimmage, and a great job of gang tackling there by the Wildcats. Matthew Solis in there, as well as number 33, Tanner McNabb, for the Littlefield Wildcats.
And it looks like Pampa's going for it on 4th down.
4th down and 8. They come to the line of scrimmage. Stewart.
And
Now he's going to audible at the line.
And Littlefield has to be ready for maybe a quick pooch kick.
So here we go. 4th down, and Pampa's going for it at the Littlefield 36. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. 3-step drop. Looking to throw. Has time. Fires it. He's got a man open. Complete for the 1st down to the 20-yard line. Maybe the 21. And Pampa goes for it on 4th and 8 and completes. And now they're deep in Littlefield territory. The 21, and they'll come right back to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback just had too much time right there. Was able to dissect the offense, the defense, and find an open receiver to pick up the 1st down on 4th down.
Solis and Acevedo are your linebackers. Here's the snap. Stewart almost fumbles it. It comes down to the running back, and he is brought down in the backfield. Matthew Arce, Michael Solis, and Tanner McNabb in on the tackle as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That could have been a lucky break for the Wildcats.
Yeah, definitely something that Littlefield wanted to go ahead and, if you win the turnover battle, for the most part, you win the game.
So they're going to lose a yard or two. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Correction, 12. I was going the wrong way. 2nd down and 12. Shotgun formation. Stewart takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. He's got protection. Now he'll hurl it to the end zone. He floats it up, and it is broken up by Jimmy Ridley. Good defense there. Jimmy Ridley goes 5'10". The intended receiver out there was at number 88, Justin Thomas, at 6'2".
Yeah, man, Jimmy Ridley is an athlete. I mean, he's a basketball player, can definitely jump out of the gym. And also, this is his 1st year on varsity, so also, just one of those kind of things. He's definitely getting tested right now early.
So now it's 3rd down and 12 for the Harvesters. The Littlefield 23-yard line. Shotgun double slot. Stewart takes the snap, drops back looking to throw, fires down the sideline, and it's not timed very well as he overthrows the intended receiver. It'll stop the clock with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. No score, 0-0. 4th down coming up, another 4th down for Pampa, 4th and 12.
And right now this game so far is kind of like a heavyweight fight. It just kind of
kind of feeling each other out still. Nobody's throwing any haymakers yet.
Not yet. It's still early.
So it's 4th down. Here we go. Big play for the Wildcats defense. Stewart takes the snap, drops back looking to throw, has a man down the middle. It is caught at the 7 and carried into the end zone for the Pampa touchdown, a 23-yard touchdown pass and catch, and the Harvesters strike first blood.
Yeah, and that's just going to kill the defensive coach just due to the fact that Pampa was able to get a 1st down on 4th down and then also get a touchdown on 4th down. So it's just one of those things that the defensive coordinator is going to pull out his hair.
Both of their big plays came on 4th downs. 4:05 left in the 1st quarter of play. Littlefield trails 6-0 with a point after to come. Number 19 for Pampa is going to kick it. His name is Brendan Baker. Here's the snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. It is through the uprights. And with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 1st period of play, your score is now Littlefield 0, Pampa 7. We'll be back with more Wildcats football here on West 11 Sports right after this.
The Prescription Shop and Gifts at 1506 South Sunset in Littlefield has been serving the communities of Littlefield, Amherst, Sudan, Spring Lake, Earth, Olton, and Spade for over 60 years. And they offer free daily delivery to those communities. They even have a new website, www.prescriptionshoptx.com, plus a mobile app for your phone or tablet. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Prescription Shop is here to to answer all of your questions. If you haven't taken advantage of one of the many services of the prescription shop in Littlefield, call 385-4491 or stop by today.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats varsity football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West and Keith Logan here at Wildcat Stadium. A great crowd here for the home side.
Yeah, great way to start off the season. Nice big crowd. Littlefield has some remodeled the concession stand, got new bathrooms, so everybody wanted to come out and see exactly what the new construction looks like.
So Pampa's going to kick it off. Our deep men, Jimmy Ridley and Antoine Griggs, or is that Chris Douglas? One wears 30, one wears 20. Douglas. It's going to come down to the up man. Number 44 for the Wildcats, Louis Tarango, and he's going to carry it up to the 35-yard line, and he'll be pushed back there. They'll give him the 36. So the Wildcats will get the ball back here, trailing 7-0. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. And here comes the offense. Number 20, Antoine Griggs will come out, the tailback. Tanner McNabb coming into the game at tight end, number 84 for the Wildcats. Rhodey Timmons in the game. His mama's listening on her way back from San Angelo.
Okay. Had to drop off her older son.
Rhodey's in the game. Just want to let her know. So here we go, the snap, the toss. It's going to Griggs. Griggs cuts it up. He breaks one tackle. Now he's fighting for yardage. The whistle blows as his forward progress is stopped, and they'll give him the 38-yard line. Yeah, Shauna texted me. Of course, she's one of our sponsors, Hillcrest Funeral Home here at West 11 Sports Media. She said, hey, I had one kid doing rugby at Angelo State and one kid doing football at Littlefield High School, and I'm trying to do both. So she said she'd probably get here by halftime.
Hey, that's all you can ask for.
Mom Incorporated. Second down and 8 for the Wildcats at their own 38-yard line. Nathan Hobbs under center. Nathan Solis is the center. Here's the fake on the sweep. Hobbs is going to keep it around the near side. He tries to shake the defender. He's able to gain a couple of yards after that, but he does carry it across the 40 to the 42. Nice little gain there for Hobbs, and now it's third and manageable, like you said.
And that's exactly what Littlefield wants to do. Make it manageable. You want to get right in that 3 to 4 yard spectrum so that you can make it easy, because Littlefield definitely don't want to stay in their game plan and just run at.
So it's third down. Jimmy Ridley comes into the game. Griggs goes out. It's number 86, Daniel Pedroza, will come in. Hobbs comes to the line of scrimmage. Littlefield Wildcats with the ball, trailing 7-0. First quarter. Here's the snap. They give it to Ridley. Ridley right side, and they've got 10 guys in the pile for Pampa. And kind of what we expected them to do, stack the box, kind of bring everybody, which is pretty much what everybody does against us.
Yeah, I mean,
no big deal.
No, I mean, we just got to put a hat on the hat and, just try to drive, move the line of scrimmage.
It's fourth down, and the Wildcats are going to have to punt it away. Tanner McNabb will drop back to punt for Littlefield. He's standing at his own 29-yard line. The deep snapper for Littlefield, is that Nathan? It looks like number 65, Jet Hartley, the deep snapper.
Delay a game.
Flags will fly. Now Pampa's going to send 11 guys to the sideline and bring 11 guys out. What in the world?
I guess they have.
I've seen them do that in basketball. Platoon everybody.
Maybe this is like the true return team.
Could be. Hartley's the deep snapper. McNabb is the punter. Now he's standing at the 23. Here's the snap. Tanner gets it off. It's high. Comes down at about the 35. It's caught there. Returned across the 40. Littlefield's there to bring him down as they give him forward progress to about the 41, 42-yard line.
Good job. Good punt right there by Tanner McNabb. Was able to get enough air on it and therefore allow the punt coverage to get there and stop him for a minimal gain.
Well, what else is going on in the world, man? It's been a long summer.
Hey,
did you do anything? Go on a trip, vacation, nothing?
Nothing exciting. Softball.
I worked all summer.
About time.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a couple of days off. First and 10 for Pampa, the 42-yard line. Here's the snap. They hand it off, and the Wildcats are all over them. Great job there. It's going to be a loss of yardage as number 72, Tyrese Jackson, got past his man from the defensive tackle, the right tackle, got in and made the tackle there for about a 3-yard loss. It's going to be second down and 13 from the 39-yard line. So here we go, second down. Trips right. Quarterback drops back. Stewart looking to throw. Down the middle, has a man. It's caught for the first down. At the... Nope. Oh, wow. No? They said it was incomplete?
Officials having some problems.
Going to have to talk it over now. We'll have a short timeout called by the officials on the field.
They're going to call it a catch.
I'm going to say that he caught it at the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. So a first down for Pampa. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Pampa on top of our Wildcats, 7-0.
And Coach Green is not happy about that call.
Timeout.
Littlefield coaches in their traditional location out there near the hash marks.
Hey, we use all the field.
We do use all the field. You got to let them know, man.
Hey, you got to fight for your players.
You got to let them know.
If you feel that was an incomplete pass, you got to go out there and fight, and hopefully you get the next one.
There's a timeout taken on the field, and it was taken by Littlefield. And Coach Huseman's going to talk to the white hat. And to me, it was hard to tell from where I was, from up here in the press box. It looked like it looked like a catch, but he was sliding down to the ground, and the ball was thrown low. They're still talking it over in the Wildcats huddle, and Coach Huseman's giving the referee what for?
Yeah, well, I think most of it, the reason why the coaching staff is upset is that it seemed like somebody, the umpire called it incomplete and then kind of got overruled by the side judge.
So here we go, another first down for the Harvesters. First and 10 from the Littlefield 43-yard line. The Wildcats defense out on the field. Stewart, the quarterback, is in the shotgun in a double slot. Here's the snap. Oh, and it goes right past him. It's going back to about the 36-yard line, and all he can do is fall on it. That's a huge mistake by Pampa, and a lucky break for the Littlefield Wildcats.
Yeah, right now Littlefield has to basically capitalize on that mistake by Pampa by coming up with a nice defensive stop and getting excellent field position.
I just got a text from Miss Wagley. She said, we're just talking about her driving in from San Angelo.
Yes.
She may be a little bit late thanks to the Texas Department of Public Safety.
They got a free advertising spot right there.
Courtesy, protection, service. I think that's their motto. Keeping the highway safe out there for us. And another timeout here. It's going to be second down and about 5 miles for Pampa after the timeout. With the timeout, we're going to take it with them. And we'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this. Actually, that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
There's a lot of pride here in Wildcat country. It comes from high-quality effort on the football field. And it comes from the cotton fields where high-quality FiberMax is planted. Season after season, Littlefield High School football teams prove that hard work and determination deliver great rewards. And FiberMax Cotton rewards hardworking growers with outstanding quality and yield. Yes, there's plenty to be proud of here in Littlefield. FiberMax for quality and yield.
It's all about you.
Good service and a good attitude have a lot to do with each other. You can't have one if you don't have the other. Service is about one person helping another because they want to, not because they're supposed to. A strong bank is built on strong relationships. Strong relationships are built on good service.
Visit your Littlefield AIM Bank location. AIM Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football. Cody West and Keith Logan here at Wildcat Stadium, where Littlefield trails at 7-0. It's 2nd down and 30 for the Pampa Harvesters as we switch ends of the field and start the second period of play. Stewart drops back to throw. He fires it over the middle, and it's caught at the 50-yard line. The tackle made immediately by Brian Acevedo, but he's going to be slow to get up.
Yeah, and that's definitely not what Littlefield needs as an injured player, because they're definitely...
Well, he's holding his gut. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
And number 45 comes in for Brian Acevedo.
The Littlefield Wildcats, Alex Pena comes in to play a little linebacker. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, looking to throw, fires it deep down the sideline, has a man wide open. It's caught at the 10, down to the 5-yard line. A tackle made by Jimmy Ridley, but another big play for the Pampa Harvesters. And now Littlefield's defense is going to have to stiffen up. Pampa down at the 5-yard line. And sometimes these teams that throw it all the time have a hard time. Once they get inside that 20, 10-yard line, they have a hard time punching it in. I don't want to jinx anything. Here's the snap. Stewart fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it around the near side, and a great job wrapping him up for a loss for the Littlefield Wildcats. Alex Pena, the linebacker.
Like there's a flag on the play also.
Flag on the play. We'll await the call from the referee, the white hat holding against Pampa.
Number 51, 10-yard penalty.
So the Wildcats decline the penalty. There was a loss on the play, and of course, they lose the down. So it's going to be right near the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down, 2nd down, and goal from the 10. 2nd and goal to go. The quarterback, Brandon Stewart. 6'2", 160-pound junior for Pampa. Takes the snap, drops back. Littlefield's got pressure on him. He throws it out, has a man open into the end zone. Touchdown. It's a 10-yard pass and catch for Pampa to take the lead, to extend their lead 13-0 with 10 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the second quarter of play, with a point after to come. Brian Acevedo came over to the sideline and had to lay down. He's up. He's got his helmet off, but he's up walking around on the sideline. So that's definitely a good sign there for Littlefield. So the point after to come for Pampa, 13-0. Wildcats trail. There's a snap. The hold is down. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights. With 10 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first half, Pampa leads this game by a score of 14-0. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
John and Charla McBride join the staff of AAA Truck and Auto Parts in proudly backing the Littlefield Wildcats. AAA Truck and Auto Parts specializes in pickup and truck repair. Plus, they're your CarQuest Auto Parts location in Littlefield. Call 385-4720 or stop by their location on Highway 385 North in Littlefield. And go Wildcats! From AAA Truck and Auto Parts, your authorized CarQuest dealer.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports. Cody West and Keith Logan. As the kickoff following the score,
and it looks like
for Pampa goes down to Chris Douglas right at the goal line.
Yeah, he basically tripped. Initially, it looked like, it was going to be right there at the 1-inch line, but looked like he was inside the end zone, so therefore it's going to be a touchback.
They're not giving the sign for the touchback.
Ruling on the field is that the ball was caught at the 1 yard line. Momentum carried the player into the field, end zone. Therefore, we have a touchback, 25-yard line, first down.
All right, it's a touchback. Whew, you were right. I kind of freaked out for a minute there. So Littlefield Wildcats trail by 2 touchdowns here with 10:49 left in the first half. We need to get a good drive going here and a score on the board. Nathan Hobbs and company come to the line of scrimmage. And there's going to be a stoppage of play as they'll reset the play clock. Okori and Miranda Yazel down there running the clock. I don't think they're listening tonight. They've got to concentrate on the game. They don't have time for our foolishness. Here's Hobbs. He takes the snap, looking to throw, fires it. It's complete to Douglas. Douglas at the 25. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down there, but they'll give him forward progress to about the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. A nice little pass and catch there from Hobbs to Douglas, the slot back.
Yeah, Chris Douglas from the slot back was able to leak out to the right side of the field and get positive yard, and once again get big yardage initially on first down, so there before you make all the second and third easy and manageable to keep the chains moving.
Wildcats break the huddle. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Xavier Marone is the fullback. We haven't mentioned him tonight. Here's the snap. They toss it. Ridley coming to the near side. He scrambles, breaks a couple of tackles, and now he'll fight for yardage as he pushes the pile forward with some Wildcats behind him up to the 29-yard line. And he's going to be close to the first down, but it brings up third and about 1. Good run there for Jimmy Ridley, who's had a hard time getting things going in this running back rotation. He's the lightest out of all of them at 160 pounds. Not a lot of lead in his britches, but he's got some lightning in those legs.
Hey, if he's able to get that edge, it's over.
So here we go, 3rd down and 1. Nathan Hobbs under center for the Wildcats. Slot back on the left, tight end on the right. Here's the snap. Oh, and he fumbles the snap. Ball's loose, picked up by Pampa. Oh, and the Wildcats may have been able to take it back for a first down. If we're able to get on top of it, that's going to be to be determined. They're going to say Littlefield football.
Wow.
Great hustle by number 11, Jimmy Ridley, to get on top of it as Nathan Hobbs, it was on a quarterback sneak, and Hobbs fumbled the snap and it just squirted out of there. There was nobody but white jerseys around it, and then Ridley kind of snuck up in there and was able to fall on top of it. So it's a first down by virtue of a fumble for Littlefield. It'll be 1st and 10 from our 28-yard line, or rather 33-yard line. So here we go, Hobbs under center. Slot back on the left is Douglas. Here's the snap, they toss it, Ridley. He's looking for some room, cuts it up, breaks a tackle. He's trying to get to the edge on the near side. He gets across the 40 and hit out of bounds at the 42. Knocked out of bounds there. No late hit. And that's going to bring up 2nd down at about 1 at the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Number 44, Luis Tarango comes into the game. Got to say hello to Tanner McNabb's great-grandmother listening in Amherst tonight, listening to us here.
Wow.
Your baby's doing good, Grandma. Your baby's doing good here in the first half. So here we go, 2nd down. Antoine Griggs at tailback. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. They give to Griggs, left side. He's trying to get it around the corner, and he can't get it there. He's going to lose about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 as he's brought down back at the 38-yard line. And Littlefield, with Ridley and Griggs back there, Brian Acevedo, who was shaken up on defense earlier, hasn't been back in at tailback. But between these two, we've got a lot of speed, but neither one of them have been able to break it yet. You got to believe they're going to sooner or later.
Yeah, they just need to, they make that initial tackle or miss, and then it's off to the races. So they just got to be patient and wait for the field, the play to develop, and pick and choose your battles.
So here we go, 3rd down. and a short 5, and we'll have a timeout taken by Littlefield with 8:05 left. Here in the first half of play, Pampa leads it 14-0. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
Hi, this is Randy, John Rowley Auto Center, Littlefield, Texas. Just to remind everybody, we sell used cars too, and the majority of our used cars are one-owner local vehicles, have all been serviced and safety checked, and they're ready to go. Got a 2014 Cadillac CTS Performance luxury package, magnetic ride control, heads-up display, black on black, beautiful car. Again, 2014 with only 4,000 miles on it. That's a great buy for someone. You guys need to come out and check out our used vehicle inventory. It's awesome.
Find new roads with a Chevrolet from John Rowley's Auto Center, Highway 84 in Littlefield.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here in the season opener 2016, August 26th, where the Littlefield Wildcats trail the 4A Pampa Harvesters 14-0. It's been a good game, and Littlefield's played well considering.
Yeah, Littlefield gave up 2 big plays that kind of turned the momentum of this game. You know, that fourth down, they were able to get a first down on a fourth down play and then also get a touchdown on the fourth down play.
Third down coming up for Littlefield following the timeout. It's going to be third and about 4. Hobbs under center. Acevedo back in the game at tailback. Here's the snap. They fake to Acevedo. Hobbs looking to throw, swings it out. He was looking for Chris Douglas, the slot back out in the flat on the near side, but he overthrows it. Douglas can't get to it, but there's going to be some dirty laundry on the field.
I sure hope it's against.
Offense number 55.
Spoke too soon.
That's going against the center, Nathan Solis. Number 67, Brandon Alonzo down in the trenches for the Wildcats on offense. Matthew Arcee, of course, number 75, a two-way starter. Number 76, Miles Devon coming off of the field for Littlefield. So they're going to decline the penalty, and that'll make it fourth down as Littlefield will have to punt once again. That's going to be Tanner McNabb dropping back to punt it away. Return man for the Harvesters is standing at about his 35-yard line. Tanner standing at the 25. Here's the snap. He gets off a high punt, but it's going to be short. Coming down at the 46, and it takes a Littlefield roll back to about the 34, 35-yard line, and it'll be downed there by number 65, Jet Hartley. So the defense comes back out. 7:47 left in the first half of play. Pampa leads it 14-0. Have to send a shout-out to our hardworking EMTs down there at the north end of the field, sitting in the ambulance. Cheryl, Sarah. You know Sarah?
Maybe.
She's good looking, boy. She's a good looking EMT, I promise you.
I'll take your word for it.
I like that girl. Sarah West down there on duty. So here we go. 1st and 10, Pampa. Stewart drops back, looking to throw. Wildcats flush him out on a screen. He's going to be caught, but he was so far back on the screen, he was backpedaling the quarterback on the screen that he completes the pass for about 5 yards, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And good job right there by Littlefield's linebackers in the secondary coming up and stopping that screen pass for a minimal gain.
So it's going to be 2nd down and a long 9. For Pampa, they're at their own 35-yard line. Brandon Stewart is the quarterback. Double slot formation. One running back. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. Oh, he's got a corner blitz. As McNabb comes in from the defensive end on the left side, he's going to complete the pass to the 40. McNabb had all kinds of pressure. He came free, but he was unable to make the quarterback sack, and the quarterback Stewart dumps it off for a pass or about 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Great initial penetration right by Tanner McNabb, but just wasn't able to wrap up the quarterback.
There's 50 defense for the Wildcats. McNabb and number 48, Jacob Martinez, are your two defensive ends. Here's the snap. They hand it off up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more. Across the 50, he breaks 2 tackles. He's to the 30 of the Littlefield Wildcats, still on his feet, number 10. Scrambling for yardage, Bryce Parker. And that's going to be a huge gain for Pampa down to the Littlefield 20-yard line.
And it looked like Littlefield had him wrapped up and just wasn't able to bring him down.
They come right back to the line of scrimmage. Tempo offense. Stewart, the quarterback, in the shotgun, double slot, 4 receivers. Here's the snap. 3-step drop. He's got pressure. He is flushed out, and then he's wrapped up for the quarterback sack, number 48 for the Wildcats, Jacob Martinez, but there's going to be a flag, and I'm guessing that's holding on Pampa.
Still a great play right there by Jacob Martinez.
Yeah, number 72, Frito Jackson, had his man beat every which way but Sunday. So on the holding penalty, they're going to decline it because it was a tackle for loss. Ball's at the 26-yard line of the Littlefield 26, Harvesters ball. It's going to be second down and about 16. Now 15. Stewart audibles. Here's the snap. He drops back, looking to throw to his right. Fires it. It's caught. And tackle made immediately, but it's a big gain of about 11 yards there for Pampa. Is that John Castillo out there that made the tackle?
Yes, sir.
So third down at about 5 now from the Littlefield 15-yard line for the Harvesters. 14-0 Pampa. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. So here we go. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. Has time. Fires it over the middle. Caught at the 10. And he's tackled there. Brian Acevedo and Jacob Martinez on the tackle. And he's going to be right near the first down marker. They'll give it to him at the 9. So it'll be first and goal to go for the Harvesters. Coming right back to the line of scrimmage.
Right now, Littlefield's defense need to make a big stand right here and hold Pampa to hopefully maybe at a minimum a field goal.
I'd prefer an interception.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's the snap. Stewart swings it out. Caught on the swing pass of the 10 to the 5. And tackle made there. Solis and Ridley in on the tackle for the Wildcats. It's going to be a gain of 5. Brings up second down and goal from the 5-yard line. As Amador Gomez comes out, Nathan Solis will come in at the nose. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Another swing pass to the right side. Caught. He gets it to the 3. Fighting for yardage. Gang tackled by the Wildcats. They push him back, and it's going to bring up a big third down now for the Littlefield defense from about the 3-yard line. It's been a little quiet over here on the home side. Big crowd. Lots of folks here. 14-0. And Pampa's knocking on the door. There's the snap. Stewart hands it off. Up the middle. Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run for Pampa. Number 10, Bryce Parker, carries it in. And that's going to make your score 20-0. Pampa on top with 4:06 left here in the first half.
And that's the second touchdown that he ran in.
So the extra point team will come out for the Harvesters. They're going to try their third extra point of the night. Littlefield. They're going to fake it. Littlefield back on the fake. They throw it into the end zone, and it's caught. The 2-point conversion is good. Pampa on the fake extra point makes the score 22-0 with 4:06 left in the first half of play. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
Hey Wildcat fans, this is David McGehee with Lance Insurance Agency. We would like to wish the Wildcats and Lady Cats good luck as they kick off their 2016 football and volleyball seasons. Lance Insurance Agency, with locations in Littlefield and Sudan, proudly support the Wildcats. Give us a call today for all your insurance needs. 385-1693. That's Lance Insurance Agency. Good luck, Wildcats.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West along with Keith Logan, where Littlefield finds themselves trailing by 3 touchdowns, and we've got to get some kind of offensive production going, Keith.
Yeah, right here on this drive, no matter what, we have to, have one of those Littlefield drives where we just eat up all the time. It looked like Pampa's doing an onside kick.
Onside kick by the Harvesters across the 50-yard line, and they're going to say that Pampa has it. They caught us sleeping. And right after the trick play on the fake extra point to go for 2, Pampa comes back with an onside kick, and right now they've got all the momentum. We've got to get our daubers out of the dirt.
Yeah, right now it looks like, like you said, Pampa was able to see, kind of see our heads down, we're down, and was able to kind of sneak that onside kick. And now Pampa has another possession.
In Littlefield territory, 1st and 10 at our 48-yard line following the onside kick. They're going to go with a shotgun. 21-0, Harvesters on top. Here's the snap. They fake the double handoff. Now he's looking to throw, goes deep. They're going for the jugular, and he will overthrow the intended receiver down the far sideline.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Pampa's pulling out all the stops. They're trying to get this, trying to add another touchdown before the end of this half.
3 minutes, 54 seconds left as the clock stops on the incompletion. Pampa on top 22-0. Second quarter. So here we go. Shotgun formation. Stewart, the quarterback. Here's the snap. Drops back, a little pass to the flat on the outside. It's caught across the 40, and he's out of bounds. And now a flag on a late hit. So Littlefield Wildcats are going to get a late hit penalty, and they're going to tack on a bunch to the end of this run. It'll be 15 yards from the spot.
Yeah, that last late hit was on Jacob Martinez. Just frustration.
Personal foul. Late hit, out of bounds. Number 48. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
And that's going to put Pampa in great field position.
Yeah, they're going to go deep into our territory here. It was about a 10-yard pass and catch, and then you add 15 to it. The result is about a 25-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 Pampa at the Littlefield 24-yard line. Here's the snap. Drops back. He's got pressure on the screen, and it's batted down by number 72, Tyrese Jackson. So a little spark there by the Wildcats defense.
Man, if he was able to grab that, he may, I don't know.
He had nothing but green pasture ahead of him.
He is an athlete. He does play basketball. Don't let the size fool you.
Second down now and 10 for the Harvesters. Stewart in the shotgun, double slot formation. There's the snap. He drops back. Looking to throw. Fires it down the middle. Man open. Caught. Touchdown. Pampa scores again with 3.5 minutes to go. This drive started at the Littlefield 48 after Pampa onside kicked it following their last touchdown.
Right now it seems that Littlefield's a little shell-shocked. They just need to settle back in and, hey, you still got a whole nother half. You have 3 minutes left still in this quarter, so you definitely don't want to go out and finish strong right here.
You got to play 4 quarters of football. They line up to kick the extra point. Don't know if they'll kick it or not. They will this time. It is through the uprights. Making your score, Pampa 29, Littlefield 0. With 3.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community. And today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area. The Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center in LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West and Keith Logan, where the kickoff comes down at about the 5-yard line to Littlefield. Chris Douglas will return it to the 20, and he'll be pushed back there at the 20-yard line. That may give him forward progress past the 20. Littlefield will get the ball with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the first quarter, trailing 29-0. We'll give you some scores from around the area coming up at halftime, as it's the opening night of high school football across the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State, where high school football is what? King. So here we go. Littlefield Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Nathan Hobbs making sure everybody's where they need to be. Oh, wait, we don't have a player. We don't have a wide out. Number 84, Rhodey Timmons, will take off out there, wide left. Here we go. Hobbs takes a snap. Tackle trap, nowhere, nothing to him. It's going to be a loss of yardage. Well, maybe. It's hard to tell from our angle. This guy's going to stay on the near side. He gained about 2 yards. No. Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. You know, Pampa's not that much bigger than us, but they're stout. You can tell they spend some time in the weight room.
Definitely.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10. We're going to go the ace right formation, literally, with Brian Acevedo wide right. Here's the snap. Hobbs fakes the handoff up the middle, looking for the tight end on the look-in pass, McNabb, and he's overthrown. Tanner reached out for it, couldn't come down with a catch. It's going to stop the clock at 2:36, but now it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Right here, Littlefield definitely needs to go ahead and get the first down to keep this chains moving and keeping this drive alive, and hopefully try to get some points before the end of this quarter.
Number 83, John Castillo, comes into the game. He'll be wide left. McNabb is the tight end on the right. Brian Acevedo, the tailback. Hobbs under center, takes the snap. They fake to Acevedo, looking to throw. It's misread, and it's intercepted at the 50-yard line. Castillo and Hobbs weren't on the same page. Pampa's running it the other way. 30, 20, 10, and out of bounds. Hobbs knocks him out. Hobbs went deep. Castillo ran the out. And it was intercepted by the Pampa safety, and now Pampa has a chance to put another score on the board before halftime with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
And Littlefield defense has to come up big right here. Hold Pampa to hopefully no score right here.
So Pampa comes back out, 1st down and goal to go from the 9-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout taken.
Timeout. Littlefield. Final timeout.
Timeout taken by the Wildcats. We're going to take it with them, and we'll be back right after this from the Prescription Shop and Gifts.
The Prescription Shop and Gifts at 1506 South Sunset in Littlefield is your one-stop shop for better health and is now giving back to their customers with a new loyalty program. Members earn points to receive exclusive offers and rewards, including discounts on gift shop items and over-the-counter products. Call or come by to sign up. Be sure and like the Prescription Shop and Gifts on Facebook. Download the free app and visit PrescriptionShopTX.com. The Prescription Shop and Gifts in Littlefield. Call 385-4491 or stop by today.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West, Keith Logan on the audio broadcast, west11sports.com, and on our free mobile app. Get it in the Google Play Store and the iTunes App Store. Don't forget to look for our video of tonight's game coming up Oh, sometime probably in the early morning hours. First down and goal to go for Pampa following the timeout. Here's the snap. Oh, and he fumbles the snap. It goes right past the quarterback. Stewart picks it up on the hop, and just throws it out of bounds. Wise play there by the Pampa quarterback, Stewart, as Matthew Arcee was bearing down on him. It's going to stop the clock, however, on the incompletion with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Second down and goal from the 9. Your score is 29-0. Pampa on top.
Once again, Littlefield has to come up with a big defensive stop right here. Get this momentum turned in our favor.
So here we go. Stewart, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off on a draw, up the middle, 2-yard line. Tackle made there. Looks like Brian Acevedo came in and made the tackle from the linebacker spot. But it's going to be down at the 1 or 2 yard line. Pampa comes right back to the line, third down and goal. Martinez was the one who made the tackle. Here's the snap. Quarterback keep up the middle. And he is into the end zone for another Pampa Harvesters touchdown. So you take the onside kick that they recovered, scored on. Now this touchdown was set up by an interception. And Littlefield is just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit.
Yeah,
35-0.
Definitely having a rough start. First half to this game, but at the same time, you have a whole second half to come out and, get this game close.
You got a lot of football left to play. So they'll go for the extra point kick. Here's the snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. And it is no good. He misses the extra point kick, so it balances out from that 2-point conversion they made earlier. With 1:41 left in the first half, Pampa now leads it by a score of 35-0. We'll be back with more Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports right after this.
This is Robert Dillard, Superintendent of the Littlefield Independent School District. I join our board, administrators, faculty, and staff in proudly supporting each of our students in every activity. Everyone at the school district is very proud of our students, and we wish them continued success on the field and in the classroom. Here at LISD, we are committed to excellence, and our mission is to provide a quality education through shared responsibility in a safe, supportive environment where all students are prepared to meet the challenges of a global society. Go Wildcats!
Proudly supporting the Littlefield Wildcats. It's Webb, Webb & Wright, Certified Public Accountants. Webb, Webb & Wright has been serving the Littlefield area since 1950, and they're a full-service firm with audits, tax services, bookkeeping, and payroll accounts. Their services also include individual, partnership, and corporate tax planning and preparation. For all your tax and accounting needs, call Webb, Webb & Wright CPAs at 385-5181 or stop by 823 LFD Drive in Littlefield. And go Wildcats!
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports. Cody West, Keith Logan, where the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 35-0 here. It's been all Pampa in the first half. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Pampa will kick it off from south to north. Here's the kick. Deep kick comes down about the 3-yard line. It's taken there by the Wildcats. Ridley comes down with it across the 10 to the 15, and he is hit at the 20. And will be pushed back there. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats at our own 20-yard line. So, sure would like to get a touchdown before halftime. Go in there with some momentum, get that goose egg off the board, get these kids' heads up.
Definitely. You just need some positive plays right now. Littlefield hasn't been able to, have a consistent offensive drive, and why not have a great time to have one right now.
A lot of youth and inexperience at the skill positions for Wildcats offensively. Quarterback Nathan Hobbs under center. Antoine Griggs is the tailback. Here's the snap. Hobbs tosses to Griggs. Right side. He tries to cut it in, but nowhere to go. Nothing but white jerseys. He might gain a yard. It'll bring up second down at about 9. Wildcats, number 86, Daniel Pedroza, will bring the play out to the huddle. Here we go. Slot back on the left side, tight end on the right. Hobbs under center. There's the snap. They run the tackle trap. He's got some room, and he's going to be off to the races, and that's what we were talking about. Chris Douglas breaks it 50, 40, 30. He's got the sideline. Chris Douglas. That is a 79-yard touchdown run for Chris Douglas. We've been talking about it the entire first half, Keith, and finally, those speedsters in the backfield for Littlefield get loose, and Douglas has gone to the house.
And that's exactly what Littlefield needed right there, a big play to kind of get this crowd back in this game, and seemed like the crowd woke up a little bit, and also, we get the ball and coming out of halftime.
39 seconds left. Here in the first half of play, Littlefield gets that goose egg off of the scoreboard. It's 35-6. And DeLuzio will come on to kick it. Hobbs will be the holder. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked. Pampa blocks it. They're going to return it the other way. Hobbs is the only man that can save it. He chases him down, breaks the tackle, and they'll return it, and that's a 2-point play. It's just like a safety. And now a flag on the near sideline. That's going against the Littlefield sideline.
Great effort right there by Nathan Hobbs. Didn't give up on the play. Try to, trip him up, just wasn't able to get there. But great job by Nathan Hobbs, not giving up on the play, trying to save that, 2 points.
And there is a flag on the near sideline. The extra point kick was blocked. It was picked up, and unfortunately, it was a very fast player that picked it up. Went the other way, and like you said, Nathan Hobbs ran with him step for step.
Littlefield, this is a warning only.
And this flag will be just a warning. It's a sideline warning. And that's going to make the score 37-6. A few minutes ago, it was 35-0. Well, like 2 seconds ago, it was 35-0. Now it's 37-6. The weirdest score I've ever seen at halftime.
Definitely.
We're going to keep it right here following the score. But to get back to the positive, Littlefield was able to get on the board. It was a big run on the trap play. Chris Douglas, with a lot of speed, had a hole, and he took it to the house, and that's exactly how that play is designed.
Yeah, if it's blocked, you put a hat on a hat, and you get that speed slot. Christopher Douglas in the slot is off to the races. It's a track meet, and usually he wins the track meet.
So Littlefield will kick off. DeLuzio will kick it from the north 40. 39 seconds left. Here's a kick, high but short, end over end, comes down to the 35. It's caught. They return it across the 40, down to about the 42-yard line. It'll be Pampa ball with 30 seconds left. 31 seconds left in the first half of play. 37-6 is our score. And the defense here just needs to come up with a stop, and like you said, we get the ball back. To start the second half of play, Pampa will kick it off.
And it looks like Pampa's going to try to possibly put another score up. So
Yeah, they're going for. They're going to throw a bomb, I guarantee you, or a trick play, one or the other. Trips left for Pampa. Shotgun. Stewart, the quarterback, takes the snap. 3-step drop. Now he'll tuck it and run. Up the middle, wrapped up. His helmet comes off. Or somebody's does. One of the Wildcats. Number 74, Amador Gomez. He's the one that made the hit, and his helmet comes flying off, but it's going to be a loss of about a yard on the play.
Yeah, and he has to come off the field since his helmet came off.
Nathan Solis goes back into the game at the nose, and it's going to be second down at about 11 with 17 seconds. Clock continues to roll. Stewart in the shotgun. There's the snap. He drops back, looking to throw. Fires it deep down the middle of the field. There's nobody there. Oh, and now the guy closes in on it, but great defense by Chris Douglas as he bats it away when the time expires. And that's the end of the first half of play with your score, Littlefield 6, Pampa 37. We're headed to the halftime break. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football in your halftime show coming up right after this.
There's a lot of pride here in Wildcat Country. It comes from high-quality effort on the football field, and it comes from the cotton fields where high-quality FiberMax is planted. Season after season, Littlefield High School football teams prove that hard work and determination deliver great rewards, and FiberMax Cotton rewards hard-working growers with outstanding quality and yield. Yes, there's plenty to be proud of here in Littlefield. FiberMax for quality and yield.
It's all about you.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you. I'm Jessica at AIM Bank.
AIM Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's all about you.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. We are in the home opener, the season opener for Littlefield, where the Wildcats trail the Pampa Harvesters by a score of 37-6. As the Pampa Harvesters marching band is getting ready to take the field, the Littlefield Marching Cats will march second here at the halftime show, and we're going to carry some of that for you here as well here at West 11 Sports. 37-6, Littlefield trails it. It was all Pampa in the first half, but Littlefield did get that late touchdown to kind of get our heads up a little bit, give us a little spark going into the locker room. The Wildcats will have the ball to start the second half of play. Taking a look at some scores from around the area tonight. If you're interested in what's happening in West Texas high school football, the Friendship Tigers lead El Paso Montwood 17-7 at the half. Brownwood and Coach Maxfield, who was at Shallowater last year, now at I may have said Brownfield, I meant Brownwood. Coach Maxfield is at Brownwood, and Brownwood's playing Canyon tonight at 7-6 with 11:48 left in the third quarter of play. So close game there between Brownwood and Canyon. The Spring Lake Earth Wolverines lead Vega by a score of 6-0 at the half. So low scoring affair there, but Spring Lake on top, 6-0. Whit Harrell is trailing Whiteface tonight, 18-6, and that's a halftime score. Low scoring for a six-man game. Yeah, 18-6.
That's 11-man score right there.
The Dimmitt Bobcats are blowing out the Lamesa Golden Tours by a score of 38-6.
And I mean, I think Dimmitt is one of those teams on the rise. I think, they're in our district, and I think they're starting to get better each and every year.
Well, they dropped out of our district.
Oh, they did?
Remember.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they dropped down to 3A Division II, so they may be better for the Bobcats.
Definitely. don't have to face us, the likes of Shallow-Water or Millshoe. So, but didn't they get Canadian in that?
Yeah, they're in the same district with Canadians. So
I mean, that's not a big drop-off. But that's a long drive, though.
Yeah, you're exactly right. A lot of travel in that district, and I don't know. It's not that I'm rooting for Dimmitt, but if you like to go for the underdog, 38-6 tonight over Lamesa, they're an underdog of their own.
Yeah.
So 38-6. Maybe it's a surprise. I don't know. That's a late second quarter score. New Deal is leading Lubbock Roosevelt by a score of 7-0. We have Estacado leading Hereford by 20 points, 27-7. Levelland is leading Muleshoe 21-19 in a close game. Levelland over Muleshoe with a minute left in the second quarter. Idalou over Shallow-Water 10-7 at the half. 3-point game there, Idalou and Shallow-Water. Both of those teams on our schedule. Shallow-Water in our district. Hale Center is beating Morton 33-0 at halftime. And let's see here, some scores from last night. Lubbock Estacado beat Plainview 30-23, and Borden County beat Meadow by a score of 48-0. They moved that six-man game to a Thursday. Did you hear about the shortage of officials?
Yeah, they're going to move a lot of varsity games to Thursdays, and they're hurting.
Mostly the lower classification, six-man 2A games being played on Thursday in some parts of the state, just because there is a shortage of officials. So that game was played on Thursday night. Bushland is leading Canadian by a score of 24-20 at the half. Canadian ranked number 4. They moved up in classification, 3A Division II, but Bushland is still a 4A team. However, these two teams play each other just about on a yearly basis, and Canadian always wins. But a class, kind of like Littlefield, we graduated a good class last year out of our varsity football team, Canadian. They won the state championship 2 years in a row. They graduated a lot of kids as well.
And a lot of those kids went D1 to go play on the next level.
A good friend of mine, his son is was the starting running back for the last couple of years, Chance Cook, and he's at Oklahoma State. That quarterback, Brendan Schaefer, he went to OU.
And he's like the third string. He's practicing with the third string, I believe.
Yeah. So the kid, I mean, they had some players for a little bitty town. They had some players. So Boys Ranch and Bovina, second quarter score. Bovina leads Boys Ranch 28-16. Denver City is they're playing somebody out of New Mexico. They're winning 28-6.
Lovington or something?
Lovington, I think it is.
Something like that.
Yes, sir. Farwell over Friona 14-0. I heard that one's in a delay. They may be having some thunderstorms out west of us. Smyer over Lockney 19-6 in the second quarter. Sudan leading Rawls 35-6 at the halftime break. Go Hornets.
Yep.
Tahoka on top of Crosbyton 42-18 at the half. That may be a little bit of a surprise as well. Post over Abernathy 8-0 in the third quarter.
That's a tight game.
Yes, sir. Seminole over Lubbock High 30-3.
Wow.
Floydada over Slayton 7-0 at the half. And Levelland has scored late in the second quarter, making it now 28-19. Levelland over Muleshoe. So there's a little roundup of high school football scores from around the area. As I'm playing this little pick'em thing in the Lamb County Leader News. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think I'm in there. I don't know. I might be. I sent my picks in.
I'm in there too.
Are you?
Yeah, we're right.
Oh. So that's going to give us something to talk about.
Yep, and I went with Hereford against Estacado, but I wanted Estacado because I just like their coach. I mean, he's a new coach. He's bringing a lot of energy. That's just a tough district, a tough, place to coach is Estacado, and I'm definitely rooting for them.
I don't know. I think everybody I picked to win is losing right now, so we'll see how it comes out.
I picked some winners.
Did you?
Yep. I got Sudan and Spring Lake Earth going pretty good right now.
I got to tell you right now, I'm a little bit. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel right now because Joe Gonzalez, the Leader News, you, we're all good friends. Outside of, outside of broadcasting, outside of
media,
the local, the Lamb County paparazzi. Outside of this, we are friends. We hang out, we eat lunch together, we do things. Neither you nor Joe mentioned that you were in the pick'em.
Hey.
So I'm thinking there's other people in the pick'em that I'm gunning for, but now we've got a little friendly competition between you and I.
Hey, it's always a competition.
All right, I'm going to have to brush up.
You better get your skills up.
We're going to have to take it up another notch.
Yeah, we're about to do a little more research
on the picks. But that being said, it's always hard to pick the first week in high school football. NFL, kind of know who's got what coming in. There's so much coverage, you kind of know, who's good and who's not. College, you can kind of pick it a little bit easier, but high school, you just never know, especially in the small towns. You just never know.
Yeah,
so you need 1 or 2 weeks of scores and records to kind of get into a groove when it comes to picking high school football games.
Yeah, especially because you don't know their roster. You don't live in their town, so you don't know who graduated, who's hurt, all the backline stories.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So very interesting for everybody out there. Pick up a copy of the Lamb County Leader News, and of course they've got Derek Lopez down on the field. I saw him down there working hard, taking pictures. He'll have a story and all that good stuff coming up in the next edition of the Leader News. But I'm interested to see how this pick thing works out now. It's going to be good.
You know what they call me, right?
No, sir.
Champ.
The champ?
The champ. I'm going to be the champ no matter what, so it doesn't matter what you pick.
Is that just a nickname?
No, I just made it up right now.
Littlefield Wildcats trail this game by a score of 37-6 at the halftime break. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the Marching Cats coming up right after this. You're listening to the Littlefield High School Sports at West 11 Sports Media.
This is Kevin Campbell at John Rowley's Auto Center, and I know you've heard the slogan, Save More on 84. I would like to invite you in today and let me show you how. We are the newest business elite dealer in the area, and what that means to you is bigger and better selection of work-ready vehicles to keep your business running. Find new roads with that new Chevrolet, the most awarded car company the past 2 years running. So stop in today and let me help you save more on 84 right here in Littlefield. Proud supporter of your Littlefield Wildcats.
Are you looking for a place to get a fast, convenient, and affordable workout? Look no further than Snap Fitness at 1607 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Snap Fitness has the industry's best fitness equipment, including cardio, strength training, and more. As a member, you have 24-hour access to the facility to work out in a clean, comfortable, and safe environment. And best of all, memberships are very affordable with no long-term contracts. Stop by or call 806-221-2676 for Snap Fitness in Littlefield.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center in LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
Even if you zoom it out. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football action here at West 11 Sports. We are at the halftime break. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the halftime as the Marching Cats are about to come out onto the field, led by head band director Bonnie Anderson, who always produces a great band. 37-6 is our score. It's a little bit windy out there tonight. Pampa on top in this football game. I'm going to try to bring a little bit of the audio for you here with the Marching Cats. You're listening to the Littlefield High School Marching Band.
The Pride Drive of Littlefield High, the 2016 Littlefield High School Marching Cats. Band is under the field direction of drum majors Jasmine Garcia and Sergio Zavala. starting our first halftime with music arranged by Eric Raff. Music loved by another generation. How about a little Earth, Wind, and Fire? We hope you enjoy In the Stone with trumpet soloist senior Shayla Williams. Our second song will feature the 2016 flag line under the leadership of Captains Maggie Wallace and Assistant De'Erica Smith. We hope you enjoy Snow Bumble Water.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Littlefield Marching Cats as they come off of the field with a fight song. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with your second half action coming up. Littlefield trails 37-6. We'll be back with your second half right after this. West 11 Sports Media.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center in LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership, proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area. The Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West and Keith Logan live at Wildcat Stadium, where the Harvesters have come back out onto the field, still waiting on the Wildcats to come out of the tunnel. They get set and ready to go for the second half of play. 37-6 is our score. Pampa on top, but Littlefield gets the ball. And how do you eat a 1,000-pound elephant?
One bite at a time.
Yes, sir. Littlefield needs to get the ball, move it down the field, score some points, get a defensive stop, and do it all over again, and it's a different ball game. So the Cats have come out onto the field, and we know we can stop them. We've done it.
And like you said, you just got to come up with some good defensive stops and, have some good, quick, hopefully, pretty quick scoring drives and kind of get this game manageable so, you have that push for fourth quarter. That's all you can ask for.
I don't think a 1,000-pound elephant would be very big. I said 1,000-pound elephant. How much does the elephant weigh? Probably 5,000.
Yeah, you get
it. I mean, you get some bulls in the rodeo weigh 2,000 pounds, 1,500, 2,000.
I think you need to recalibrate your...
I've never weighed an elephant. I don't even know. I'm not familiar with them.
You don't know the... I don't even know. Now I'm curious how...
Google it, man.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. I'm going to run the camera. You Google how much elephants weigh, like a full-grown elephant. So here we go. Jimmy Ridley and Chris Douglas are back deep to receive the kickoff. Pampa tees it up at the South 40. Kicking from right to left on our radio dial. Here's the kick. It comes down at about the 5-yard line. It's caught there by Douglas. He's across the 15 to the 20-yard line. Pushes a pile forward across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. A nice return there for Chris Douglas. So the Littlefield Wildcats offense will come out onto the field to start things off here in the second half of play. Littlefield needs to make something happen here on this drive. 11:53 left in the second quarter. A ton of football left to play. Third quarter. A lot of football left to play. 37-6, Pampa on top. Here come the Cats.
After this play, I'll tell you how much the elephant weighs.
All right. So here we go. Hobbs under center. Acevedo back at tailback. Chris Douglas, the slot back on the left side. Here's the snap they give to Acevedo up the middle. Powers his way across the 35-yard line. That's a nice gain on first down of about 8 yards for Brian Acevedo on the carry.
And you can definitely tell Brian Acevedo is a downhill runner, and that's exactly what he did, was able to get 8 yards on first down. The average elephant weighs either from 5,000 to 14,000 pounds.
Oh, wow. So I could have said a 10,000-pound elephant, and it would have been accurate.
Yeah, so you just need to add a 0.
Yes, sir. Next time I use that phrase,
this will be a little bit more accurate.
I will. I'll try to be a little bit better. So here we go. Hobbs under center, second down and a long 2. Here's the snap. They give to Douglas on the sweep. Coming around the near side, he's hitting the backfield and brought down. It'll be a loss of about 2 yards back to the 34.
And that left side of Pampa's defense was able to get good penetration and stack up Christopher Douglas in the backfield.
They've got a big defensive line, number 92 down in there for Pampa. On the left side, that left tackle, Jacoby Mills, goes 6'1", 265.
That's a big boy.
We've got him listed as a nose guard. So here we go. That's where he's lining up. 92 maybe. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. He gives it to Acevedo right up the middle. He's going to be hammered there, but he drives his legs forward across the 35 to the 37.
And what that last run is going to bring up 4th down. Looks like Littlefield's sitting on the punting team. Tanner McNabb is coming out to punt.
The wind is blowing out of the southeast tonight. Well, Hobbs has taken the play in the huddle. Looks like Littlefield's going for it here. It's going to be 4th down and 1. At our own 37-yard line, we need to get to the 38. Here we go. Big play here for the Wildcats offense. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. Hobbs hands it off. Acevedo right up the middle, and he's got it to the 39-yard line and needed 1, and he got 2. It was grabbed by the face mask, but no flags come out.
And great job right there by Brian Acevedo, getting that extra yard and keeping this drive alive. And Littlefield believes that those short yardage that we can get it. I mean, we're a ground and pound type of team, and if we can't get those short yardage, it's going to be a long evening. So great job right there, good trust right there, by Coach Huseman believing in his kids and keeping his drive alive.
1st down and 10 for the Wildcats at our own 40-yard line. Nathan Hobbs, the quarterback, brings them to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. They give it to Ridley. Ridley up the middle. Powers forward for about 3 yards. There's a player slow to get up for Littlefield, 65, Jet Hartley. He's going to come back to the huddle, but if you've ever seen that kid play baseball, you know he's tough. Number 76 comes out of the game, Miles Devon. 2nd down and about 7. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Littlefield trails 37-6. Here's the snap. They give it to Chris Douglas. On the sweep, nowhere to go, left side. They're going to give him forward progress to the 45. That'll be a gain of 2.
And that's going to make it 3rd and long. So Littlefield's going to somehow come up with at least 6 yards to keep this drive going.
Jackson comes out of the game. Devon goes back in on the offensive line. 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Ball is at the 45-yard line. Daniel Pedroza comes into the game. He'll bring the play from the sideline. He'll be wide left. Tanner McNabb, the tight end on the right side. Next to him, Matthew Arcee, the right tackle, the tight tackle there, Arcee. They're going to run it right behind Arcee on the sweep. Ball's popped loose. Pampa comes in, knocks it out of Chris Douglas. There's a scramble for the ball and a dog pile back at the 34-yard line. They got a helmet on it. It squirted right out. Pampa ball. And the breaks have gone the way of the Harvesters tonight.
Yeah, it seems like Littlefield just can't catch a break right now. But once again, the defense has to come up with a big stop somehow and not let the Harvesters of Pampa get another score.
So Pampa comes out on offense. Ball's at the 33-yard line of Littlefield. Turnover by the Wildcats. It's the 2nd turnover of the game, I believe. It was an interception and now a fumble. And then, of course, they recovered an onside kick, did Pampa. Here's a pass complete on the swing out to the 30. Right side, 25-yard line. That's going to be about a 10-yard gain. A host of maroon jerseys bringing him down, but not before he gains 10 yards. Brian Acevedo getting up from the bottom of the pile along with Tanner McNabb. They're going to give him the 1st down.
Right now, Littlefield just has to dig down deep and somehow come up with a big play and get a turnover.
So here we go, shotgun. They're going to go with trips on the left side. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, throws right. It's caught, and the tackle is made by John Castillo, but not before they gain about 7 yards on the play. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 37-6, Pampa on top. Brandon Stewart, shotgun, trips left. Here's the snap. This time they swing it out to the right side. It is incomplete. And it may have been a backwards pass. They're going to say no, it is incomplete. It was right down the line.
Yeah, it was a very questionable play. Could have been,
hit the receiver right in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on to it.
He ran before he was able to catch, before he caught the ball.
So that brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Harvesters. Ball's at the 16-yard line, 17. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. He's got a little pressure. Now he's flushed out. Rolling to his left. Throws in and out of the hands of the intended receiver at the 10-yard line. Good pressure by the defensive line of the Littlefield Wildcats.
It looks like Tyrese Jackson is coming out. Looks a little hobbled.
So Jackson comes out of the game. We've got Amador Gomez, Nathan Solis, and Matthew Arce, our TNT, on the defensive line. Dynamite. 4th down coming up, big 4th down, and this time, look, they're going to try for a field goal here. They've got the wind to their backs, and the holder will put it down at the 25-yard line. So this will be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Pampa. The hold is down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. A 35-yard field goal for the Harvesters, and that's got to be kind of a moral victory for our defense to hold them to the field goal. It's now 40-6 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter of play. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
The Prescription Shop and Gifts at 1506 South Sunset in Littlefield has been serving the communities of Littlefield, Amherst, Sudan, Spring Lake, Earth, Olton, and Spade for over 60 years. And they offer free daily delivery to those communities. They even have a new website, www.prescriptionshoptx.com, plus a mobile app for your phone or tablet. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Prescription Shop is here to answer all of your questions. If you haven't taken advantage of one of the many services of the Prescription Shop in Littlefield, call 385-4491 or stop by today.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats varsity football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West and Keith Logan, where the Pampa Harvesters lead this game 40-6. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's a kick. It comes down at the 10. It's muffed by Douglas. Down to the 1, picked up by Ridley. Ridley's going to run with it. He crosses the 10 to the 15-yard line. Jimmy Ridley fighting for yardage to the 20, and a nice job recovering there by Ridley after Douglas had a hard time fielding it. He's going to bring it out to the 22-yard line. Jimmy Ridley on the return.
Just tough right now. Littlefield just having a lot of mistakes. They just got to settle back in and don't worry about the score. All you can do is just try to run your offense and try to get some good drives going. Don't worry about the score. That's the main thing you have to do. Just try to fight through it. It's the first game. You just have to fight through it and dig down deep and finish this game strong.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10. Hobbs brings them to the line. Tied in on the right is McNabb. Here's the snap to give to Acevedo up the middle. He crosses the 25. Still fighting for yardage at the 27. That's where he'll be brought down by a host of Harvesters. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Gain of 5 for Acevedo. Now, I'm going to show my age a little bit here, but I graduated in the 90s. And I remember Pampa from the early 90s. I remember a guy named Zach Thomas who played for Pampa in the early 90s. Of course, Zach Thomas of Texas Tech Red Raider and Miami Dolphins fame. So when I saw Pampa on our schedule, I was thinking of the old school Pampa Harvesters. Here's a handoff up the middle of the next play. Nice carry there, Brian Acevedo, left side. He's got the 1st down across the 40 and down to about the 44-yard line. Good run there. That's the best run of the night for Brian Acevedo.
And hopefully Littlefield can build upon that great run by Brian Acevedo. Somehow keep this drive going, and we need to score.
So here we go. 1st and 10 Wildcats. They're going to give it to us at the 44 there on the spot. Nathan Hobbs comes to the line of scrimmage. Slot back Chris Douglas on the left side. Tight end Tanner McNabb on the right. Acevedo the tailback. Here's the snap. They give to Douglas, or the bootleg, the keep on the Bootleg there. Hobbs takes it around the left side, and he's going to gain about 4 yards on the play.
Good, strong run right there, but Nathan Hobbs was able to finish the run and keep, once again, good, nice yardage on first down and hopefully make third down manageable.
Acevedo comes out. Griggs goes in at tailback. Nathan Hobbs under center. Slide back on the left side. Here's the snap. They give it up the middle. Griggs breaks a tackle. He's got some room. He's straight up the middle to the 30, down to the 20-yard line. Antoine Griggs with his biggest gain of the night. A nice job there. Good hard running by Griggs, breaking a couple of tackles.
And that's great. That just bodes well for the running by committee for Littlefield. That, two back-to-back good, solid runs. Hopefully, they start getting their momentum, starting to find that groove and, start getting runs in bunches.
So here we go. Hobbs takes the snap. They give it back to Griggs, left side. He cuts it up, breaks a tackle. He's to the 15, down to the 10. Another nice run there by the Littlefield Wildcats. Number 20, Antoine Griggs. It's going to bring up second down and about 2.
A good job right there by Antoine Griggs. Made the first initial tackle miss and was able to get positive yardage and was able to get a nice 8-yard run.
4 minutes left in the third quarter of play. 40-6 is our score. Pampa on top, but Littlefield is in the red zone. Hobbs comes to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 2. There's the snap. Hobbs hands it off. Up the middle. Griggs is down to the 5-yard line. The 6. But he has the first down. It'll be first down and goal to go for the Wildcats.
And it definitely seems like Antoine Griggs is settling back in, settled down from that first half initially when he first committed that false start when the first time he was entered the ball game. And now he's starting to settle in, starting
to run with a little authority, some confidence as the game goes on. First down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Hobbs under center. Slot back is Chris Douglas. Tailback is Antoine Griggs. Tight end is Tanner McNabb. Here's the snap. They give to Griggs, left side. Lowers his shoulders. Drives those legs down to about the 3-yard line, maybe even the 2. It'll bring up second down and goal.
And you have to like that last run right there. Antoine Griggs was able to finish the run. He could have very easily just went down easy. Actually brought the contact to Pampa.
Griggs comes out. Ridley goes in. Rhodey Timmons wide left. Second down and goal to go from the 2-yard line for the Littlefield Wildcats. Here's the snap. They hand it off up the middle. Ridley into the end zone, and there's going to be a touchdown, but a flag on the play. On the near sideline, and this official is waving his arms in the air like he just don't care.
Let's say Eagle formation.
Oh, it's going to go against Pampa. The touchdown will count. Jimmy Ridley is going to get his name in the paper. Offsides on Pampa. Penalties decline, and we'll try the extra point kick. 40-12 now. Pampa on top. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. That was a good drive by the Wildcats.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're accustomed to seeing from this Littlefield offense. It just took us 3 quarters to kind of get in our groove. And here's a kick. DeLuzio misses wide left into the wind. 2:33 left in the third quarter. It's 40-12. Pampa on top. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
There's a lot of pride here in Wildcat Country. It comes from high-quality effort on the football field, and it comes from the cotton fields where high-quality FiberMax is planted. Season after season, Littlefield High School football teams prove that hard work and determination deliver great rewards. And FiberMax Cotton rewards hardworking growers with outstanding quality and yield. Yes, there's plenty to be proud of here in Littlefield. FiberMax for quality and yield.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports. Cody West, Keith Logan, Sarah West down in the ambulance. Listening to the game. I don't know where Ryan and Caleb are. Got to send a shout out to the 7th grade Wildcats. See a bunch of them sitting down there. My kid plays on that team, but he's not with them. I bet he's babysitting. That's a tough job.
Hey, that's
babysitting my little 4-year-old.
Yes.
2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. 40-12, Pampa on top. Here's DeLuzio with a kick. It's high, end over end, but short. Comes down at the 40. Oh, they almost let it go, thinking it was going to go out of bounds, and one of the Wildcats almost got his hand on it, but is unable to. That was Griggs that almost had it, but the defense is going to come out. It'll be 1st and 10 for Pampa at their own 40-yard line.
Right now, Littlefield defense has to come up big. Somehow get a defensive stop, get the ball back to their offense.
So here we go. Harvesters with the wind at their back. The South 40. And it's breezy tonight, that's for sure. Here's the snap. Drops back. Looking to throw. Fires it over the middle. It is caught at the Littlefield 48. Chris Douglas with the tackle, but it's going to be a first down on a gain of about 12.
And once again, Pampa comes to the line of scrimmage fast after making that first down completion.
1st and 10 Harvesters. Double slot formation. They're on the near hash mark. Brandon Stewart, the quarterback, takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. Fires it down the middle of the field, has a man open, and it is knocked away. Oh, and now a flag.
Wow.
Chris Douglas knocked it away, but I think they're going to call interference on this side, the guy that wasn't even the intended receiver.
Wow.
That was 86, Pedroza, the corner, I think. That's who they were looking at. Surely that wasn't interference on Chris Douglas.
Nah, it looked like
he just reached in and batted the ball away.
Looked like they're going to pick up the flag.
And now the referee's going to straighten things out. This crew's done a decent job tonight. Good job of officiating. It's the first game for players, coaches, but it's also the first game for the refs.
Yeah.
They come out rusty sometimes, but this crew's done a good job.
Ruling as the ball was uncatchable. There's no penalty.
There will be no pass interference, not a catchable ball. So it does stop the clock on the incompletion, 2:17. This might be one of the longest games Littlefield's ever played. Of course, Pampa, all they do is throw it. Timeout taken by the Harvesters, 2:17. Your score is 40-12, Pampa on top. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Littlefield Wildcats football at West11sports.com.
Your future Wildcat cheerleader. It's all about you.
A vital part of success in any business endeavor is having and knowing a purpose. Our main purpose is to serve you, with convenient products to help your money grow, with friendly service people who give their all for you, and an attitude that says we're right here just for you. We know the basis of our success is helping you. We are your friends and your neighbors. We're local folks. This is Jessica with AIM Bank.
It's all about you.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports. We're out here on the camera deck, Keith, and it's kind of bright out here. I didn't even realize the light was on. Thanks for turning it off. Meanwhile, we had a little bit of dead air. Thanks a lot.
Well, hey.
Thanks for the distraction.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm trying to do a radio show here on the internet. Here we go. Following the timeout by the Harvesters, it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Littlefield 48-yard line for Pampa. 2:17 left in the third quarter. Pampa on top 40-12. We need a turnover. See if we can make one happen right here. So snap. Stewart drops back looking to throw. Throws it down the middle of the field, and it is overthrown. He was looking for number 14. Way overthrown. Brian Acevedo on the coverage. Stops the clock at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Here in the third. 3rd down and 10. For Pampa at the Littlefield 48-yard line. So next week, who we have coming to town? Denver City?
Denver City, and it's already homecoming.
Homecoming next week. You believe that? 2nd week. They sprung it on us.
Well, it's also because we're gone for 3
the way the schedule fell, yeah, we got 3 road games in a row. So here we go. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. He's got pressure flushed out. Couple of holding there. Oh, there was holding all over the place, but no flags. And now he's going to be run out of bounds after a gain of about 6 yards on the play. Littlefield, I felt like, was getting held all over the place.
Yeah, but after these 2 weeks that we play home, we're going to be away from here for almost a month.
Yeah.
Because there's also
3 weeks and then a bye week.
Yep.
So it'll be a month. Shotgun formation, trips right for Pampa. 4th down here, they're going for it. Here's the snap. He drops back looking to throw, fires it. It is caught for the first down at the 32-yard line and brought down immediately by Tanner McNabb. And it'll be 1st and 10 Harvesters down to the 32-yard line.
And once again, Pampa's able to get first down, another first down on a 4th down play.
1st and 10 for the Harvesters here. Double slot. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. McNabb's coming around the corner. It's thrown over the middle, but tipped and incomplete. Good pressure once again by Tanner McNabb, and he's had some success out there on that defensive end, mainly on the left side.
Just hasn't been able to get that sack yet.
He's coming in hot.
Defensive holding, number 22, 10-yard penalty.
Penalty going against Michael Solis.
And that's going to give the first down to Pampa. Well, it just moves the yardage. They already had a first down, so.
Yes, sir. So the defensive holding penalty against the Wildcats will put it down the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Harvesters at the Littlefield 22. Here's the snap, throws it over the middle, caught down to about the 15-yard line, a 5-yard gain. 6-yard gain. They'll say it's at the 16. Quickly come to the line of scrimmage. 1 minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Michael Solis on the tackle. Pampa's going to, they like having the wind at their back right here. Trips left, shotgun. Here's the snap. They swing it out, caught by number 11 to the 15, down to the 10, to the 5, and he is tackled at the 2-yard line. They'll say his knee touched it at the 3, but that'll be 1st down and goal to go at the 3 for the Harvesters.
And it looks like Pampa comes straight to the line of scrimmage, trying to run another play.
Littlefield defense has had to work tonight. So here we go, Harvesters. 1st and goal to go, shotgun. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks left, throws it, caught. Tackle is made. Great job there by the linebacker, Brian Acevedo, to bring him down and save the touchdown at the 2-yard line.
And he still looked like that left shoulder, left arm is just kind of giving him trouble.
Yep. We're going to have Going to let the time expire in the 3rd period as the clock runs down to zeros at the end of the 3rd. Your score, Littlefield 12, Pampa 40. The Harvesters are knocking on the door. We'll be back with your 4th quarter action. Coming up right after this, you're listening to Littlefield Wildcats football at West11Sports.com.
The Lone Star Grill, located in the west end of the Plaza Shopping Center on Marshall Howard Boulevard, serves the best home-style food around. For delicious hand-battered steak fingers and chicken strips to huge mouth-watering burgers, the Lone Star Grill provides great food, fast, friendly service, and a clean, inviting atmosphere. They even take call-in orders and have a convenient drive-through window. Call 485-STAR. That's 485-7827. The next time you dine out, enjoy the Lone Star Grill.
Like 53 at TLCA. They'll find out. Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats varsity football here at West 11 Sports. Cody West and Keith Logan, where Littlefield trails by a score of 40-12. I might be poking my head into the camera screen every time I look at the scoreboard. I was wondering about that because I've got to peek around the corner here. Am I?
No.
All right.
I'm a good filmer.
Just making sure I'm not poking my head into the screen here.
Yeah, you definitely have a face for radio.
Yes, sir. I've never argued that point. So here we go, second down and goal for Pampa from the 2-yard line. As we start the fourth period of play, shotgun, they go 4 wide. It's a double slot. Quarterback slings it to the end zone. Caught, touchdown. 2-yard touchdown pass for Pampa. That's going to make it 46-12. Pampa on top with 11:56 left here in the ball game. The extra point will come. As Pampa comes to the line of scrimmage, looks like they're going to try the extra point kick. They have faked it once in this game for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. It's through the uprights with 11:56 left in the game. Your score is now Littlefield 12, Pampa 47. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Littlefield Wildcats football. Here's a kickoff. Comes down to the 32-yard line, and it'll be fair caught there at the 32 by the Wildcats. And it'll be 1st and 10 as it came down to number 48 for Littlefield, Jacob Martinez. Spring Lake Earth Wolverines are leading Vega 20-0 in the late fourth quarter score. Olton trails Memphis by a score of 40-12. That game being broadcast live right here at West 11 Sports Media. Ryan Leathers and Derek Robertson bringing the play-by-play for Olton right here at West11sports.com. 1st and 10 Littlefield. Hobbs under center. I formation, that's Jimmy Ridley, the tailback. Slot back on the left side, tight end on the right. Here's the snap. They give to Ridley. Left side, he breaks the tackle and is brought down at about the 37, 38-yard line. That's going to be a nice gain for Ridley. And he's going to come up a little bit hobbled. Brian Acevedo will go back into the ball game. Second down at about 4. That was a 6-yard gain for Jimmy Ridley. 47-12 is our score. Pampa on top. Hobbs under center. I formation. Slot back on the right side is Chris Douglas. Tight end on the left is Tanner McNabb. Here's the snap. They give to Douglas. He cuts it up the middle. He breaks it across the 40. 45 has the first down to the 47-yard line. A good hard run there by Chris Douglas. Littlefield will move the sticks, and Griggs comes back into the game as Acevedo comes out. Brian Acevedo looks like he's a little bit worn down. Starting both ways at two positions where there's just collisions on every play. Tailback and linebacker.
It's just tough.
It's tough on you. He's a tough kid, though. Here's the snap. They give it to Griggs, coming around the near side. Breaks a tackle at the 50. He's to the 40, and he will be wrestled out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
And great job right there by Anton Griggs. He actually waited for the holder to open up and waited for the play to develop, and then he attacked the hole and was able to get good positive yardage.
That's going to be 1st and 10 Littlefield at the Pampa 37. A good hard run by Antoine Griggs. Here come the Cats to the line of scrimmage. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. They go right back to Griggs, right side. He carries it to the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Antoine Griggs. You know, Coach Huseman told me off the air, you know, we have a pregame interview with Coach Huseman every Friday night. He is always open and honest with us and very informative and gives us a behind-the-scenes look at this Wildcats team. He told me off the air, he didn't say it on the radio, but he said, man, I've been really impressed with Antoine Griggs. He came in with a good attitude at practice, and the guy really, really wants to compete. He's doing a good job here in the fourth quarter. Here's a bootleg on the fake. Around the near side is Hobbs, and he's going to be tackled there at about the 35, but a flag will come out. It's going to be a hold against the Wildcats. So a holding call against Littlefield will push us back a little bit. 9 minutes, 57 seconds left in the game.
Number 65, 10-yard penalty.
That's going against Jet Hartley. You and I haven't mentioned the new concession stand, bathrooms, the improvements to Wildcat Stadium.
I mean, even at all the schools.
Oh, yeah, they did a lot of work on the campuses over the summer. So here we go, 2nd down and 18 for the Wildcats. Here's the snap. Hobbs fakes the handoff, looking to throw, fires it down the middle. It is caught. Chris Douglas at the 20-yard line. He's to the 10. Chris Douglas is wrestled out of bounds to the 1-yard line. A beautiful play. The play action is Hobbs sells the fake perfectly and then finds Chris Douglas. And Hobbs couldn't have thrown a better ball.
Beautiful ball. Left it out. Basically, Chris Douglas hit him in stride, and Chris Douglas almost was able to get into the end zone.
So it's going to be 1st down and goal to go for the Wildcats from the 1-yard line. Here comes the offense. Hobbs under center. Chris Douglas slot back on the left side. Antoine Griggs is the tailback. Here's the snap. They give to Griggs, right side, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Littlefield not going down without a fight.
Great job right there by that. Good drive right there by the Littlefield Wildcats. Good throw by Nathan Hobbs to get him down into the red zone, and great job by Antoine Griggs finishing off that run. Getting into the end zone.
9 minutes, 41 seconds left in the game. It's now 18-47, and it looks like Littlefield's going to go for 2. Hobbs will come to the line of scrimmage. Tailback is Griggs. Slot back is Douglas on the left side. Here's the snap. They fake it. The option play. They give it to Douglas, and he is hit at the 2 and knocked out of bounds. That's 216. Is that the option play?
Something like, I believe so. But
I'm not going to share that playbook with anybody on the broadcast, but I like the option. I'm an option guy.
Yep.
I grew up loving the option. Good play call. Unfortunately, we didn't get it in for the 2-point conversion. 9:41 left in the game. Littlefield trails 18-47. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
Hi, West Texas. This is Margot Rios, the Spanish-speaking sales associate here at John Rowley's Auto Center in Littlefield. We have a great selection of GMC vehicles. We're professional grade from Yukon, Acadia, Terrain, Canyon, Sierra, and HD trucks. We are business elite. What does that mean for your business? No downtime. We have extended service hours and service loaners to meet your needs. Come out and see me today and check out the latest GM has to offer. Si habla español. I want to wish the Wildcats a great year.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership, proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area. The Lamb County Electric Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football. While we were at break, the kickoff came down at about the 25-yard line. It's returned across the 30 to the 37, 38-yard line for Pampa. Harvesters ball with 9.5 minutes to go in the football game. Littlefield trails it 18-47. Let's get a turnover. Here's what I want. I want Tanner McNabb to jump up and make an interception.
Pick six?
If he takes it the other way, it's just a bonus. Here's a pass and catch on the far side. They're throwing away from McNabb. They must have heard. Flag on the play. It was right. The flag came out right at the snap, and it was thrown, I think, by the referee. It's going to be holding against Pampa. So the play will come back.
Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty.
So they step this one back into Pampa territory, down to about the 27, 28. So the Harvesters will have the ball. First down and 20. Double slot formation. Brandon Stewart is the quarterback for the Harvesters. He's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Drops back, looking to throw. Has time. Fires a bullet, but it's low and incomplete right at the original line of scrimmage. Brian Acevedo in on the coverage. Good defense there by the Wildcats. Second down and 20. I was thinking to myself, I'd like to get the ball back, but I forgot who we're playing. We might get 2 or 3 possessions the way that
if we can,
they stop the clock on after every play.
And I think that, they've been 80% pass.
At least. Here's the snap. Pampa with the ball. Second down and 20. They throw it over the middle. It is incomplete. In on the coverage, Brian Acevedo.
Brian Acevedo timed that beautifully. Looked like Pampa had a wide open receiver running down the middle of the field, and Brian Acevedo was able to break up the pass.
Third down and 20 now for the Harvesters at their own 28-yard line, 27. 3 receivers on the right side. Here's the snap. The draw play. Oh, fakes the draw. Now he'll throw. It's caught. And another great play there by the Wildcats. There's going to be 2 flags out there. But it was a nice job. And Littlefield is, like you said, good timing by the defense on these passing routes by Pampa.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the possibly clipping or something like on those lines.
Let's see what the ref says. Two flags on the play. Don't know if it was the same penalty or not. A little discussion happening. The men in black and white. Referee mic here at Wildcat Stadium. Sure is nice to have that. Not everywhere you go, they've got a referee mic.
Yeah, and he definitely lets
them communicate with the fans.
Let the fans know exactly what's going on,
and the coaches too. I'm sure it eliminates a lot of sideline visits.
It's like, what? What did you say?
Yeah, back in the day before sideline mics, you had to run to one sideline, tell that coaching staff, then run to the other sideline, tell that coaching staff. Then you got to go back to the other sideline and tell them what the other guy said.
And then at some point you had to go to the middle of the field and
then talk. Yeah.
That penalty is declined.
2 penalties on Pampa. Ineligible receiver downfield. It was declined. The second penalty was holding. That was declined. So Coach Huseman wisely declines both penalties, and that brings up 4th down and 20.
And a good defensive stop right there by Littlefield's defense. Was able to hold Pampa, not let them get a first down, and now they get themselves.
Is this only the second punt of the game? They punted on their opening possession. We held them in 3 and out. I don't think they've punted since then.
I don't believe so.
Here's the snap. Well, maybe another time. Short punt comes down at about the 42-yard line of Littlefield. Takes a Pampa roll down to the 35-yard line. So it'll be Wildcats ball. 1st and 10 at our own 35-yard line. 8:57 left in the game. Littlefield trails it 18-47. Sure would like to get another score on the board here. And I don't know if you've noticed, but as this game has gone along, our offense has gotten better.
And that's all you can ask for. We had a rough start. That first half kind of put that in the rearview mirror, and second half was able to get a couple drives going, was able to put some points on the scoreboard, and that's all you can ask for. Come out and finish the game out strong.
And even when you're down by several touchdowns and you can come out and still show improvement, you don't get your head down, you keep working, keep driving, keep playing hard. That's what the Wildcats have done. So here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. They hand it off up the middle. That's going to be Brian Acevedo on the carry. Right? No,
that's...
Yeah, that was Brian on the carry. He's going to gain 4 yards, and he'll come out as Griggs goes in.
Brian's going to be a little tired tonight.
Brian's going to need to spend a little time with the ice, if you know what I mean. His dad down there coaching from the front row. I don't know what Sal knows about football. He needs to just sit there and watch. So here we go, 2nd down. Here's the snap. They give to Griggs. Oh, and he's tackled high. They wrapped him up around the helmet, but he keeps those legs pumping, fighting for yardage across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be a good 4 or 5 yard gain there for Griggs. Each one of those yards were earned.
It looked like initially like it was just going to be able to get to the line of scrimmage, but was able to fight to get extra yards, and now 3rd down is manageable. And look for Littlefield, if they're not able to get this 1st down, to go for it on 4th.
So here we go, 3rd down. 3rd and 4, a long 3 we'll call it, from the 48-yard line. Nathan Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. They fake the sweep. He's going to keep it on the near side. He's hit at the 45 and powers his way to the 40-yard line. He was hammered, the Littlefield quarterback Hobbs, and just kept powering forward.
Wow.
Took it like a champ and then still gained 4 yards after contact.
Yeah, it looked like the Pampa defender came up real high. Looked like he possibly hit him in the face mask. Looked like Nathan Hobbs was able to just kind of bounce off of that and get positive yardage and finish the run off strong.
1st down for the Wildcats into Pampa territory. Ball's at the 40-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Nope, we're just moving the huddle. I saw everybody coming this way. They put the ball on the near hash mark. Big number 76, Miles Devon. He goes 5'8", 320. Kind of been impressed with the kid. On the offensive line. Here's the snap. They give it to Douglas. Douglas, nowhere to go. Now he cuts it back against the grain. He's got a little bit of room to the 35, 30. Antoine Griggs, or rather Chris Douglas, gone to the house.
Good job right there by Christopher Douglas. The play was initially supposed to go to the right, was able to stick his foot in the dirt, go reverse his field, and great job right there to get the touchdown.
Touchdown, Littlefield Wildcats. Chris Douglas. And he did that. He did that on his own. I say that. You don't do anything on your own in football.
No, sir.
But that was good hard work there by Douglas.
And good job by the backside line. Was able to, find somebody to block and open that hole.
Well, a lot of times you'll get a holding call, or that running back cuts it back against the grain, and you see a lot of penalties when that happens. But a great job by the Littlefield offensive line, holding their blocks, like you said. They're going for 2, Littlefield ball. 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. They hand it off right side. Griggs gets to the goal line but can't cross it.
Man, I thought it looked like initially he got that push. Looked like he was in there.
The 2-point conversion will be no good, but Littlefield scores, making it 24-47 with 6:55 left in the ball game. Littlefield not going down without a fight. We'll be back with more Wildcats football right after this.
I'm Dr. Cindy George, Chief of Staff at Lamb Healthcare Center in LHC Family Medicine. Here in Lamb County, we're proud of our way of life. Whether it's farming, sports, or our neighborhood hospital, we expect the best. That means cutting-edge technology and expert care. Top quality health care right here in our hometown. Lamb Healthcare Center and LHC Family Medicine. One team, one purpose, one passion. You.
The Prescription Shop and Gifts at 1506 South Sunset in Littlefield is your one-stop shop for better health and is now giving back to their customers with a new loyalty program. Members earn points to receive exclusive offers and rewards, including discounts on gift shop items and over-the-counter products. Call or come by to sign up. Be sure and like the Prescription Shop and Gifts on Facebook. Download the free app and visit prescriptionshoptx.com. The Prescription Shop and Gifts in Littlefield. Call 385-4491 or stop by today.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West, Keith Logan, where the Wildcats have just scored, making it 24-47 with 6:55 left in the ball game. Wildcats will tee it up. DeLuzio to kick it from the South 40. There's the kick. High and short, end over end, comes down to the 32, and it's going to be a fair catch. No, a flag. He called.
I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
Either he put his hands up, gave the signal, and then took off running. So
called fair catch and then ran?
Yep. But that sideline official, I mean, he came out quick with that flag. So it's 100%.
Receiving team indicated fair catch.
Yep.
Not here. 5-yard penalty.
The actual penalty is delay of game, but he signaled fair catch and then he ran. You know, most of the penalties tonight have gone against Pampa, and that's, you know, if you're looking for positives, we haven't, you know, first game, a lot of first-year varsity players for the Wildcats. We haven't had any silly penalties.
The only penalty we had was that late hit.
Yeah, that was the only one, and that was late in the first half. So here we go, 1st and 10, Pampa. Stewart takes the snap, dumps it off to number 10 over the middle at the 30-yard line. He is brought down to the 34-yard line by John Castillo, but there's going to be a flag on the play in the backfield. Holding against the Harvesters.
And it also looked like a block in the back on Michael Solis.
Holding. Offense number 66. 10 yards to the previous spot.
And good penetration right there by Matthew Arcee, putting the pressure on Pampa's quarterback and making Pampa offensive line hold him.
So they move them back. It'll be 1st down and 20 now. 6:44 left in the game. 24-47. Littlefield trails. Stewart takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw, fires it over the middle, has a man open, caught on the slant to the 30, near the original line of scrimmage, and he's brought down there. It's a gain of about 11. So to bring up 3rd down and 9, or second down and 9.
Second down and 9.
They're going to go trips right, 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left, shotgun. Stewart takes the snap, throws it out, caught by number 14 at the 35, and he is ankle tackled there by Michael Solis, who brings him down, brings up 3rd down now, 3rd and short for Pampa, 3rd and 2.
And right here, Littlefield's defense has to come up with another defensive stop.
Sure would like to get the ball back. If we could hold them here. Our offense has shown much improvement from the start of the game until this point. Like to get as many more possessions as we can. Here's a handoff coming over the right side. Is going to be very close to the 1st down at the 38-yard line.
There's some
dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry. It looked like in the area of holding.
It's a lot of holding calls on the Harvesters.
Just wish they were a little bit earlier in the game.
Yes, sir. And best I can tell, Pampa's, with the sizable lead, they've not gone to their second team. They're still playing their starters. They're not taking this for granted, that's for sure. 24-47 is our score. Pampa on top. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back. Looking to throw. Fires it. Complete at the 40. He's got the first down. He is hit immediately. Brian Acevedo, Jacob Martinez, and Nathan Hobbs in on the tackle. But he's got a 1st and 10. Trips right, 3 receivers on the right side. Here's the snap. They swing it over the middle. Caught by number 14. He's across the 50. He's dragged down by Tanner McNabb. Solis and Ridley assist with a tackle, and it's going to be another 1st down for the Harvesters.
And once again, Pampa comes straight to the line of scrimmage trying to keep this tempo going, keeping the pressure on Littlefield's defense. And Amador comes out of the game.
Amador comes out. Miles Devon goes in. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it, coming to the near side. We don't see too much of this, and he's going to get out of bounds at about the 45 after a gain of about 2 yards. They don't let Stewart keep it very often.
No, he's definitely
and he's not. He's a passer. He's listed on the roster at 6'2", 160, but he doesn't even look 160.
Definitely a pocket passer.
So here we go, 2nd down. 2nd and 7. The Littlefield 44-yard line. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, swings it out. Caught at the 30, down to the 20. 15, breaks a tackle. 10, 5, 1. He's brought down.
Wow, that was a beautiful pass right there. I have to give him credit.
It was a nice little touch on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, he threw the ball before the wide receiver got out of his cut.
So Pampa's got it, 1st down and goal to go from the Littlefield 1-yard line. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, looks to throw. The fade to the corner, and it's overthrown. Stops the clock with 4:34 left in the game. 24-47, Littlefield trails. Harvesters. They're in that same district, I think, with Levelland, aren't they?
Yep, they're already.
That's a tough district. So here we go, 2nd down and goal to go. Double slot. Here's the snap. Stewart drops back, pump fake 2 or 3 times. Now he'll fire it to the back of the end zone. Caught, touchdown. Pampa scores again with 4:27 left in the game. And they'll send the conversion team out. It's been a tough go tonight for the Wildcats in the season opener. There's been some bright spots, though.
Yeah, there's some spots you can be happy about, and there's definitely some low points. But at the same time, it's a long season. It's only week 1.
24-53 is now the score. The point after kick is up, and it is through the uprights. That makes it 24-54. Pampa on top by 30 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
At Legacy of Love Hospice, we honor and value the needs and wishes of our patients and their families. We are dedicated to the specialized, comprehensive care of our patients with life-threatening and advanced illnesses. We offer the services of licensed RNs, LVNs, home health aides, social workers, a chaplain, and a physician to provide the best quality of life when faced with serious illness. Call Legacy of Love today at 806-385-9329.
There's There's a lot of pride here in Wildcat Country. It comes from high-quality effort on the football field, and it comes from the cotton fields where high-quality FiberMax is planted. Season after season, Littlefield High School football teams prove that hard work and determination deliver great rewards. And FiberMax Cotton rewards hardworking growers with outstanding quality and yield. Yes, there's plenty to be proud of here in Littlefield. FiberMax for quality and yield.
Welcome back in Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports Media. Cody West and Keith Logan, where Pampa will kick it off from the North 40 is high, short at the 35. Fair catch by John Castillo is made. So Littlefield will have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 35-yard line with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the ball game.
Wildcats on their own 35-yard line.
And the starters are still in the game, so they're definitely trying to just work through some things and, try to get everything set for next week and for the rest of the season.
So Hobbs comes to the huddle. Here comes the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage. Nathan Hobbs under center. High formation, slot back on the left side. Tight end on the right. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Hobbs looking to throw, flushed out. He's hit as he throws it, and it'll fall incomplete. And Hobbs, he throws a pretty ball. When he's got time to throw it, that guy he can drop it in there. He can zip it in there too. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. After the incompletion, clock stopped at 4:21. 24-54, Pampa on top. Here's the snap. Almost said wind up. They hand it off to Ridley. Ridley up the middle across the 40. A flag will fly. He's going to gain about 7 yards on the carry, but we'll have to wait and see what the call is on the penalty.
Looks like it's coming back.
It's going to be a penalty against the Wildcats.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Holding call.
10-yard penalty.
Going against Jed Hartley. So now, you and I have both used a baseball term tonight. Hey. You said 3 up, 3 down instead of 3 and out. And I said, here's Hobbs with a windup.
Well, still got a lot of sports going before Nathan Hobbs will be in the windup.
And then, come basketball season, we're going to say some football stuff, I guarantee it. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Hobbs under center takes the snap. They fake it to Douglas, throws it over the middle, caught, intercepted. At the 30, he runs it down to the 20 and tackled at the 18 by Jacob Martinez. And another turnover by the Wildcats. And Pampa will have the ball in a short field to go with 3:49 left in the game. 24-54 is our score here. 3:49 left and another turnover. It gives Pampa the short field. Looks like they're going to have a new quarterback in now. Number 24 in at quarterback for Pampa. This guy's name, he's not even on the roster. Going to hand it off right up the middle, 32 on the carry. Breaks a couple of tackles down to the 10, to the 5-yard line. So the new quarterback for Pampa is number 24. I don't know his name. They've got it 1st and goal to go from the 6 is where they mark it. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Littlefield trails by 30, but Pampa's knocking on the door. There's the snap. He hands it off right up the middle. Wildcats are there to push him back, but he keeps fighting for yardage. He gets across the 5 to the 4. Michael Solis getting up from the bottom of the pile. Sometimes I'll call a kid who makes the tackle, and then I'll listen to Ronnie Martin on the PA to make sure I got it right. Ronnie has a spotter. So here we go. It's going to be second down and goal to go for the Harvesters. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Here's the snap. It's a pass. The swing pass is out. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Number 86, Pedroza, made a good effort at it. Clock stops on the incompletion. 2:35 left in the game. If this was two passing teams, we might play till midnight.
Yeah.
I don't remember a Littlefield game going past 10 in a while. 10:05.
And we normally grind it out, 10-minute drives.
Here we go. Here's the snap. They swing it out to the end zone. Falls incomplete. He was looking for number 11, Cy Wood. That's going to bring up fourth down, fourth and goal to go. Littlefield defense holds them. Now it looks like they're going to bring in their field goal unit. 2:29 left in the game. 54-24. Pampa on top. They're going to try a field goal. It'll be kicked from the 10-yard line. It'll be a 20-yarder. They made one, I believe, from 35 earlier in the night. This one is up and good. That'll make your score 57-24. Your Wildcats trail. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the game. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats football right after this.
It's all about you.
You feel it the minute you walk in Aim Bank doors. You know you're in a friendly place where people call you by name. You are our friends and our neighbors. We know our job at Aim Bank and we enjoy doing it. Good service and good attitude go hand in hand. A strong bank is built on strong relationships. Strong relationships are built on good service. This is Elsa at Aim Bank.
Member FDIC.
It's all about
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Betty Sanders. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Stop by our office at 523 Phelps in Littlefield for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats football here at West11sports.com, West 11 Sports Media. On our free mobile app, go to your iTunes App Store, the Google Play Store. Download our free app. Here's a kick. It's scooped up at around the 30-yard line by the Wildcats, returned up to the 40-yard line. And that was Pedroza on the return. Good little return there by Pedroza, Daniel Pedroza, number 86. So Littlefield will have the ball. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the game. 57-24 is our score. Pampa leads. So here we go. Wildcats come to the line. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Nathan Hobbs moves under center. Here's the snap. They give to Douglas. Douglas nowhere to run. Gains a yard to the 40. So it's going to bring up second down at about 9.
Right now, Littlefield just needs to, get a drive going, try to finish out this game strong with a touchdown.
Hobbs in the huddle. They come to the line of scrimmage, second down. 9 from our own 40-yard line. Hobbs under center. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff on the keep, coming around the near side. He's across the 40, the 45, the 50, has the first down. Hobbs has done a good job running the ball tonight, most of it on bootlegs.
Yeah, that bootleg has definitely been in the arsenal. He's been able to get positive yardage on that bootleg, and also he's been able to finish a couple runs too. He's not just going down easy. He's trying to get the 5 for that extra yardage.
Yes, sir, and that's what you like to see. And in the last several years, we've seen quarterbacks for Littlefield have big gains on the quarterback sneak. Haven't seen that yet tonight. That one we fumbled, but that's in the arsenal too.
Yep,
I guarantee you. And I know Coach Huseman likes to give his quarterbacks a little freedom to call that, depending on what he sees at the line of scrimmage. So here's the snap. Hobbs hands it off to Douglas on the sweep, going to the far side. He breaks the tackle. He's to the 40. Chris Douglas to the 35. He's got the first down, and then he's wrestled out of bounds. That'll be a first down for Littlefield. We're down to a minute 6 left in the ball game, 57-24. First and 10, 34-yard line. Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Hobbs under center. There's a snap. He drops back, hands it off. Ridley, he's got a hole. He's to the 25, to the 20, breaks a tackle, 2 tackles, 10-yard line. Jimmy Ridley into the end zone. Touchdown. Jimmy Ridley with a 34-yard touchdown run for the Wildcats. With less than a minute to go in the game, Littlefield scores again.
And guess what? Jimmy Ridley ran out of his shoes.
He's got one shoe on and one shoe off.
His cleat came off at the 10-yard line, was able to finish the run with only one shoe. We're going to call him One Shoe Ridley.
Even though the game is out of hand, Wildcat fight never dies.
Yeah, that's just a good hard run right there. A good offensive drive by Littlefield. They could have very easily just packed it in, but they didn't. They didn't give up and, making the score just a little bit better.
Kick is up and good through the uprights. 38 seconds left in the game. Your score is now 31-57. Littlefield trails, but make it a little bit more respectable there. And if you're looking for bright spots, Keith, our offense showed improvement from the start of the game. I think we were seemed like we were tight, a little bit nervous at the beginning. Our running backs weren't running as hard as they're running at the end of the game. I don't know if it's first game jitters or inexperience or what, but our offense has shown improvement over the course of the game. Now, the problem has been that Pampa has been tough to stop. Our defense has had a hard time stopping this passing attack of the Harvesters.
And that's just one of the kind of things you got. It's all about timing, and it's kind of true that the scrimmages that they have been able. That Pampa's been passing the ball in their scrimmage 90% of the time, and that's exactly what they did. I know a couple coaches thought they was probably were going to scale that number down, but Pampa,
they're throwing it.
They're throwing it pretty much 80% of the time. So they're definitely a passing team, but at the same time, this is going to help us down the road because in our district we have a lot of teams that run the spread, and this is going to help us in the long run.
Yeah, we're going to see many spread teams. That's the norm now. A lot of teams run the spread, but they don't throw it as much as Pampa does. But you're right. I mean, everybody runs a version of it. Seems like these days. Idalou will probably be the only team that don't on our schedule. So here we go. Kickoff is high, comes down at about the 41. He's caught. He's running for his life. Littlefield giving chase. He's going to take it to the other side of the field, across the 50 to the Littlefield 40, and he's finally wrestled down at the Littlefield 35-yard line. We're down to 25 seconds on the clock. It'll be Pampa ball at the Littlefield 36-yard line. Your score is 31-57. Pampa on top. 25 seconds to go in the game. We're not going to win this game, Keith, but I really like the way our kids have fought to the end.
Yeah, and our backfield is just going to mature as the season goes on.
And there for a while, I'll be honest with you, as Pampa lines up in the victory formation, I felt like in the third quarter we started to wear down a little bit, but our kids got that set. I guess we got our second wind or whatever, but you didn't see a lot of Littlefield players with their hands on their hips. You didn't see a lot of guys coming out of the game with cramps, which sometimes you see in the first game. There's it was a loss, 57-31, as the clock ticks down to 0. but
there's some
I think we got better as the game went along. I really do.
Yeah, like you said, I thought for sure, like, playing a team with a higher classification that we would definitely kind of see fatigue hit in that fourth quarter, but we fought through it, and I didn't see that we were overly tired, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to take a break. The Wildcats go down in defeat. Final score, 57-31. We'll be back with your postgame show coming up right after this.
Our high-speed internet service here at Wildcat Stadium has been provided by Windstream. For phone, broadband, and digital television, contact Windstream at 1-800-501-1754. They provide excellent bundled services, including high-speed internet right here in the Littlefield area. For more information, call 1-800-501-1754 today. Windstream joins in wishing the Wildcats a great season.
This is Shauna Wagley with Hillcrest Funeral Home in Littlefield. My partner, Sam Billingsley, and I have a long and wonderful history of serving Lamb County and are proudly active in the communities that we serve. At times of loss, it is natural to turn to the people that you know and trust for comfort and support, which is why many of our neighbors turn to us. We have earned the trust of families in Littlefield and the surrounding communities by providing a caring and compassionate service, a choice of dignified funeral arrangements with personalized options, pre-needs, and cremation. We honor pre-arranged funerals from any other funeral home with no change in selections or cost to you. Please call us at 806-385-0347. Hillcrest Funeral Home. Cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance at 324 Phelps Avenue in downtown Littlefield covers all your insurance needs, including auto, home and property, life, and health insurance. State Farm also offers many banking services. You know her, you trust her. Jan McCrary, your local State Farm agent. Come by or call 385-4986 for more information or a free quote. Jan McCrary State Farm, proudly supporting our Littlefield High School sports coverage here at West 11 Sports Media.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats football here at West 11 Sports. I'm Cody West, along with Keith Logan, where the Wildcats have gone down in defeat, Keith, and I'll be honest, I didn't know what to expect tonight. I really just had no idea of what to expect with the Littlefield Wildcats playing a big 4A team like Pampa, a good 4A team. We're not playing a scrub. This is a team that won their district last year. They're picked to win their district this year in a good district, and I have mixed emotions about the game, but for the most part, it's a loss. You can't be happy with a loss, obviously, but I did like the way that our kids fought, like I said, and never gave up.
Yeah, well, there were some, some bright spots, but like you said, there was definitely some mental lapses, but I'm sure the coaching staff is going to regroup, and the kids got to keep their heads up high because, they did play a team that's probably going to go deep in the playoffs, I see. They definitely have the quarterback to go deep, so, this is just a good learning experience. Like we mentioned earlier, we're going to see a lot more spread teams going throughout the season. Like you said, we probably see only two more teams that probably just ground and pound. We'll probably see Stratford and then also Idalou that's going to be ground and pound for them. Other than that, they're going to be more of a pass-oriented team, and this is going to help our secondary kind of learn. And also, you got to realize that our secondary is fairly new for the most part.
A lot of experience back there.
Except for Nathan Hobbs, he kind of mixes in and out of that. But John Castillo is the only returning starter from the secondary, and that's just one of those things. It's all about secondary. Is just all about timing, and only way good secondaries work together often, and that's just one of I know exactly how you're going to play certain positions and stuff like that. And it's all about spacing, especially when you run like a cover 2 or you don't man up. So it's all about spacing, and once they work through those growing pains, I think we'll be all right.
Yes, sir. Your final score tonight: Littlefield goes down in defeat by a final score of 57-31, and unfortunately, we'll begin the season at 0-1. But the Wildcats, of course, will go back to work on Monday. Actually, in the morning, they'll show up at the field house, get ready for next week. Our next opponent will be right back here at Wildcat Stadium. The Denver City Mustangs come to town next week, and it's going to be homecoming here. So it's an early homecoming for Littlefield, but we've got a little history with Denver City. This is, tonight, like I said, didn't know what to expect. We've never played Pampa before, at least not in recent memory. They're 4A. Denver City, sometimes we play them twice a year. Yeah. We play them in the regular season, and we've met up with them in the playoffs. So that won't happen anymore. I don't believe Denver City did move up, but it's a familiar opponent, a good rivalry game. And, if you have those non-district rivalries, I think that game has kind of become a rivalry because of the playoff matchups. We didn't play them last year, but 2 years previous, we played them back-to-back years in the playoffs, and they won one and we won one. So yeah. And then we played them earlier in the season both of those years. So anyway, we played Denver City more than any other team the last 3 or 4 years, and they're going to come in with a good team, good athletes, well coached, and I think our kids, to me, I feel like we've got that first game behind us now. All of that inexperience that we have, we've got some talent on this team. We've got some hard-working kids in the trenches, guys that know what they're doing in the offensive and defensive line, but the inexperience is out on the skill players and defensive secondary. And those kids start coming around, I have some faith in our team. Yeah, I think you mentioned in the pregame, and Coach Huseman's been talking about it. Like, we have a good offensive line, and I think that, right now we're just kind of getting our groove back, and we're going to be all right moving forward. Yes, sir, I agree. And of course, you and I will be here next week with the Wildcats game, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:30 kickoff from Wildcat Stadium. We do want to remind everyone something new this year. Of course, tonight was our first broadcast at West 11 Sports Media for you and I, and, at least for football. And something new this year is video. So now we have the whole game on video. I get to go home and upload it to the internet and see how that thing works. So for our listeners out there, if you're listening live, be sure and look for our video telecast coming up. We'll have it online hopefully sometime before tomorrow morning. Maybe a late night for old Cody. We'll see what happens with the internet when I get home. But we're going to try to post this thing on the internet and give people a chance to look at and hear our commentary, look at it and hear our commentary while they watch the game as we post it online. So be sure and look for that at west11sports.com. Also, you can find us on YouTube, where we'll post that video as well. So we do appreciate Coach Huseman and Mr. Dillard and everybody working with us, moving us over to the camera deck so that we could set up our video. I know we're squeezing in with some other guys up here, the teams that actually video their games, but it's a good point of view and it's a good angle up here. And it's too bad we can't play all of our games at Wildcat Stadium. Yeah. I don't know where we're going to be on those out-of-town games. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Trying to find a good spot for a camera. Yes, sir. But I'm very excited about the camera thing. I think it's going to be a good thing for everybody to see. A lot of times you get to hear the video and hear us talk about the game, but later on you can go back and look at it and archive it and see it later on and stuff like that. Just kind of a nice thing that we're doing. Yes, sir. I'm just going to announce it today that I probably got a D on the camera thing. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. Oh, well, it's a new thing, but we're going to get it right. I was gonna ask you how you felt like you did. Of course, it's hard for me to keep an eye on it, but probably a D. I guess we'll see when we go back and watch it. Probably a D minus. Yes, sir. I'm pushing it. We'll see. It may not be that bad. We're gonna get better though. Yes, sir. All right, Keith. Well, I appreciate it as always, and we'll see you again next Friday night when the Wildcats host Denver City. Yes, sir. All right. Have a good night, everybody. That's going to do it for our broadcast here from Wildcats Field. Again, the Wildcats go down in defeat to open up the season to the Pampa Harvesters. Be sure and tune in next week right here at west11sports.com.
This has been a presentation of West 11 Sports Media. Tonight's Littlefield Wildcats football action has been brought to you by the following Wildcat supporters: AIM Bank, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Jan McCrary State Farm Insurance, John Rowley's Auto Center, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, the Lamb Healthcare Center, Prescription Shop and Gifts, Fibermax Cotton, also by Legacy of Love Hospice, Edward Jones Financial Financial Advisor Betty Sanders, Webb and Wright CPAs, the Lance Insurance Agency, AAA Truck and Auto Parts, the Littlefield ISD, the Lone Star Grill, Windstream, and by Snap Fitness. This is West 11 Sports Media, your home for Littlefield High School sports.
It's just like, you get